what is going on, everybody? Super Rocker here. Welcome back to another live stream. How are we doing today, guys? Hope all you guys are having a wonderful day and weekend overall. And today, y'all, we're gonna be reacting to a very special epic trailer. We're gonna be reacting to the prototype. Make sure I'm getting this right. The prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer live here in today's stream. Boy, oh boy! When I saw this in my notifications on YouTube and everything, like my subscription, well, when I got the notification for this and I saw this in my subscription feed, I'm like, I have to do this stream. I have to do this as a stream. We've been doing it beforehand with the other trailers. I'm like, therefore, we gotta do it for this one. But man, oh man, I'm very hyped aside for today's stream because we're gonna be reacting to a brand new trailer. We're gonna see all that it is, and just be ready for the hype and just ultimately the incitement for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, y'all. So of course, you guys know the drill here. You guys know how we do here in the Super Rocker live streams. I'm gonna go and start reading you guys comments in the live chat. Give some people time to tune in and chat again. Tell you guys what to do once again, and then we're about to hop into the epicness. Let's see what we got here in the live stream for today. We'll go and scroll up. What's going on, Sister Bear? Welcome to the stream. Congrats on the first comment. How are we? What's going on, Finn Plays? Good to see you, dude. Congrats on the second comment. What's going on, Yobi? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. What's going on, Octavia? Hello, welcome. What's up, Hannah? Hello, nerds. Greeting, nerds. Hello to all you wonderful nerds. What's up, Sparkly Nightmare? How's it going? What's going on, Shadow? Thank you for the pin message, by the way, Shadow. Appreciate you, dude. Keep us scrolling. What's up, Venom Galaxy? Yes, you're more than welcome to add me on Roblox. My username is SuperRock_YT. But hope you have a wonderful weekend so far, Venom Galaxy. Thanks for being here, buddy. I love how the dev in the server of Poppy Playtime just straight up said, sup, y'all, trailer today. Bye. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. What's going on, Feather Guardian 6023? What's up, Wildstyle? How's it going? Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Ultras, what's up, buddy? What's up, broskies? How's it going? In case you guys haven't noticed yet, I have a brand new background. As you guys can see, I hung up my FNAF 2 movie poster that my brother had got me. So he got me the poster for Christmas, but I ended up a poster frame. But I ended up going to the store today, got me a 24x70 poster frame. It took some time, but we ended up put together, and there it is. So the Marvel poster is officially gone for good. That is what y'all guys will be seeing from now on in my background right there, the FNAF 2 movie poster. And I gotta say, it looks absolutely fire, dude. Yes, again, Galaxy, you're more than welcome to add me. Again, Shadow will provide my username in the chat for you. Pay attention to the live chat, Venom Galaxy. He's gonna get you my username, okay? Thank you so much, Shadow. And like I said, you're more than welcome to Venom Galaxy. I saw it as soon as the stream started. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. What's going on, the Whisper the Wolf Show? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. What's going on, Ripley TG? Yo, long time no see, Ripley. How's your day going, man? Sparkling says, I'm good with me cooking up stuff for Poppy Playtime. Deadly fun, but that's for my Discord server. Link will be available. All right, sounds good. I knew something was different. Yeah, y'all guys should have known something a little different. And also, I did get a new shelf, by the way. I got myself a double shelf, so now there's more plushies, more Funko Pops, and in short, the background just looks way better. Yes, fresh. Yeah, I got the fresh cut, fresh poster, fresh new background, fresh everything for 2026, y'all. We got freshness for everything. I got all my Funko Pops, my plushies for Indigo Park, FNAF Security Breach, Pokemon, all that stuff, dude. The FNAF 2 movie was great. I really enjoyed it, Venom Galaxy. What did you think of the movie, man? I liked it. I'm literally mad from playing Outcome Memories because of the Executioner camping, me sucking too much nerfs and buffs in it, and 0.2 seconds or 0.2 not releasing after Fleetway. And short kind of sounds like a lot of hassle. So again, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully your day will get a little better very soon. Just add him after stream. Super. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Shout. Thanks for letting Venom Galaxy know. I appreciate that, dude. Ultra says, just so you know, just so I know what. I gotta add you on my main account. All right, sounds good, Ultrats. I'm a bit sleepy. I mean, if you want to get some sleep, go ahead, dude. Again, I appreciate you stopping by being here, Feather Guardian. I love the movie. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Wild style. Are you recording? Oh, you're talking to your friend. Again, like I said, that's just kind of just some games how they are kind of bad to players. Like, they're fun at first, but eventually you kind of lose your taste and interest, and you just want to move on to something different. So there's nothing wrong with that, man. Happens to all of us. So going on Camp Beat, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Who's excited? Oh, I'm excited for Chapter 5 Poppy Playtime, man. I'm so excited going up against, the prototype and Lily Love Braids and, going to the labs and uncovering the secrets, dude. I'm ready. More work and more yapping super. Pretty much, yeah, more work for me to do, more content to make, and just more good old-fashioned yapping super. I might see the FNAF 2 movie next week. Sounds great, Sister Bear. I hope you get to see it very soon. I hope you enjoy the film. Mob Entertainment is cooking, which gets me excited for Chapter 5. Exactly. They're cooking. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but we know that they're cooking. We know they're definitely cooking. I'm so excited. Awesome, dude. Again, read that comment. So again, yeah, as you guys seen from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to react into the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. I've been, avoiding Twitter and Instagram and YouTube because, again, I didn't want to get spoiled, all right? I've been trying to avoid spoilers. I did a good job. I have not gotten spoiled as of now. And I'm pretty sure what someone's going to try to say, spoiler alert, the prototype is in the trailer. I'm like, what? The prototype's in the trailer? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Thanks for ruining the experience for me. But is it kind of sad that this is probably gonna be the last Poppy Playtime chapter? I mean, in a little bit, but like, all good things gotta come to end. You know, it can't drag things on forever. You know, but we know that Mob Entertainment is gonna be cooking up with some, you know, other Poppy Playtime games as well. You know, hopefully do something with Project Playtime. Again, we'll see, hopefully. And again, don't ask for moderators. Moderators is something that I mean, if, like I said, if you want to learn, for moderators, I look for those who are like, you know, at least 13 years old or older, mature, positive, treat people kind of respect and help out the streams. But again, I'm not looking for mods as of now, but once I do reach over 40,000 subscribers, which we're getting close to that, by the way, chat, we're getting pretty close, hitting 40K on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. I will be bringing in new moderators. We're gonna be doing a 40,000 subscriber special as well too. I got some stuff cooking up for you guys behind the scenes. So getting very exciting stuff coming your guys' way. Did you know that Freddy Fazbear showed up at the end of the trailer? What? Freddy Fazbear shows up in the Poppy Playtime universe? That's crazy, dude. It's been a year since Chapter 4. That's crazy, Venom Galaxy. I doubt Mob will end the franchise itself. They'll probably make spinoffs. Like I said, they're probably gonna make spinoffs. From everything we got so far, Chapter 5 doesn't look like it being the I mean, I don't know. It could be. We don't know. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Super, I'm going to record tomorrow. Julian told me to ask you that. I'm not sure if I may or not be streaming tomorrow. I know I want to definitely start. Like I said, if you guys don't know, I recently put out a new shorts video. So again, I'm trying to push out some more like, you know, short videos and long form videos for you guys. So again, I may either be working on some content or I may be trying to push out another stream for you guys. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, you know, I'm keeping things up to date with my schedule. You know, planning out stuff behind the scenes, working with my moderator team, right? Planning stuff out for you guys throughout the week. What's up, Sister Bear? Talk to me. So again, we're just giving some people time to tune in before we watch. Well, not really new merchandise. It's like my own merchandise that I've had for a good while. Again, I gotta promote the Super Rocker channel, right? Gotta show people that the grind never stops, man. It's who Super Rocker is, man. Just me. But it's not really new, but it's like something I show off on stream. And again, it's something I wear from time to time, you know. I got 100 subscribers. Yo, let's go. Congratulations, Sister Bear. Let's get some dubs in the chat for Sister Bear for reaching 100 subscribers. Congratulations, my friend. Keep being awesome. Keep up the great work, Sister Bear. Still new to me? Hey, if it's still new to you, then that's still a W, man. But yeah, huge congratulations, Sister Bear. Keep up the great work, my friend. I'm so happy for you, dude. Awesome, awesome news. I have a theory. What if Mommy Longlegs was turned into Lily Lovebrace because she gives me... I'm not sure if that's the case. I don't think that's really the case. I doubt that. We'll see. Octavia says, I just hope we get a good ending and don't die from the last chapter Poppy Playtime. Who knows? I gotta promote this. So, yo, Dr. Billman with the $2 donation. Let's go. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's get some W's in the chat for Dr. Billman, everybody. Thank you so much, my friend, for that $2 donation. Much appreciated, good share. Much appreciated. Yes, Mommy was taken by the prototype. Mommy was taken by the prototype. Kind of Bad Doors Player says, I watched a stream from the voice actor of the Grumbles from TGOG, the Girl for Giggle. Someone in the chat said prototype built like a Grumble. Her prototype built like a Grumble. That's insane. But yeah, I feel like, you know, like, so we give people enough time, like I said, to tune into stream. We're all settled down as well too. Which, by the way, if y'all guys are hyped and excited to see my reaction and, you know, overall cover the trailer and analysis everything, I need you guys to do me a quick favor and leave a like down below. You know, just L-I-E-K. I know that's not how you spell it, but it's like, you know, I gotta be different. Sometimes you gotta say things a little different, you know? So it's like, if you guys haven't, go ahead and smash that like button down below. That'll be greatly appreciating and build the hype and excitement. This way, you know, more people can see the stream and my reaction to content. So again, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go and leave a like link down below. Also, I'm very hyped and excited. So what I'm thinking as well, too, is after we do the live reaction and analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer, I may possibly consider playing some Project Playtime for you guys, or maybe like some Poppy Playtime, like, you know, maybe one Chapter 4. I don't know what you guys want to see, but again, I don't want to be the stream super long, but not super short either. What's going on, Bubble? Ed's MC, how's it going, my friend? Welcome. Hope your day is going well. Will you rank every Chapter 5 antagonist based on difficulty when it comes out? Yes, because I mean, I'm not the new streamer of the year. I mean, I'm just the best I can be. I'm just me. I'm just me, man. But most likely, yes. If I rank every Poppy Playtime antagonist based on difficulty for chapters 1 through 3, and I did one for chapter 4, there's a pretty good chance I am going to do one for chapter 5. So, I mean, it just makes sense. It just makes sense I gotta do one for chapter 5. I don't know why, but the prototype gives me Choo Choo Charo vibes. It gives you Choo Choo Charo vibes. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting, dude. But what he means by that as well too is that, give me 1 second, by like those videos, because again, if you guys don't know, if you guys do not know, give me 1 second, un momento. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna switch over to my computer screen now. If you guys don't know, again, one of my most popular videos. We're going on Aiden. Yo, super long time. Yo, what's going on, Aiden? Long time to see my friend. Hope you had a great Saturday and amazing weekend. Thanks for being in the stream, dude. Today we're gonna be reacting live and analyzing to the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. So again, we're just chilling and chatting, give people time to tune in, reading comments right now, and everything. Super, remember me killing you? Yes, I remember that kind of outdoors player. I know. How I will never forget that experience ever, dude. But that's cool that they added new characters, so thanks for the heads up, dude. I appreciate it, man. Best I can be, I'm just me. That's the most beautiful thing I ever heard. I mean, I'm just me, bro. I ain't nobody special. I ain't nobody crazy. I'm just me. I'm just me. There's nothing special about me, you know. I just do the best I can do. But yeah, long time to see Aiden. Hope everybody had a great weekend, dude. It's good to see you, Aiden. Because you look like a giant spider. I feel bad for people that are terrified of spiders. I mean, yeah, spiders are terrifying, but not that bad. But anywho, if you guys don't know, this is like one of my most popular videos I ever made on my YouTube channel. It's called I Ranked Every Poppy Playtime Antagonist Based on Difficulty. It's got over 2.4 million views, and it's a year old, which is insane, but like so freaking awesome, though, that I have a video that has over 2.4 million views, dude. And again, I did this one right here where it has 182,000 views where I ranked every Chapter 4 antagonist based on difficulty. So, again, if you guys haven't checked out these videos, highly encourage you guys to check them out when you guys get some free time. And, of course, like I said, you know, I will be making I ranked every Chapter 5 antagonist based on difficulty for sure in the future, you guys. Yo, what's going on, Beast Gohan 213? What's up, brother? Hope everybody had a great weekend overall. Welcome to today's stream, where today we're going to be doing a live reaction analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. Feather Guardian says, in my opinion, Poppy is more darker than FNAF. The animatronics were created by Adson, but the sins of Playtime Co. are intentional and disturbing for having more dead children than FNAF. I mean, you're not wrong there, but I think both are great in their own ways. That's the way I look at it. Got Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku? Hell yeah, bro. Congratulations, man. That sounds awesome. I'm doing great, man. I had a great day today. Work was good. I got my brand new FNAF 2 movie poster hung up. Again, shout out to my family, my mom and my brother for helping me put that together, put it up. Just check my channel, and one of my shorts of my dog got 6.1k views. Hey, let's go. Congratulations, Sis Bear. Keep up the great work. What's going on, Juliana? Welcome to stream. Hope you had a great weekend. Poppy Playtime. Yeah, I think Poppy Playtime 100% is way darker than FNAF. Like, 100%. Absolutely. That much I agree with Shadow. 100%, dude. Bro, Future C Gamer got the trailer. I mean, yeah, because they're big YouTubers. So, of course, the big YouTubers are going to get the trailers early and drop the videos once the official trailers drop. Because, again, they're big YouTubers. It's no surprise. The Discord link expired. Okay, so if you want to link to our Discord, shout out if you can provide that. You do have to be at least 13 years old or older before you can join our Discord server, Sparkling. Again, it's great with a chit chat with me and other viewers off streams. Yeah. And again, I did also upload a new shorts video as well too for you guys. If you guys are interested in some more Indigo Park Chapter 2 content, so this is this new short video I did upload. It's doing pretty good. So if you guys want something new to watch as well too, feel free to check that out. Yo, thanks so much for that like button, Julian. I really appreciate it, my friend. Love and respect. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I got some new content again, like new shorts video right here. You can check out some of my videos I made already on my YouTube channel as well. Tons of fun stuff for you guys to watch. But yeah, anywho, like I said, I think we should be wasting any more time, guys. I think we got everybody just about in here. We're hyped up and excited. We leaving a like ring down below. You know, y'all guys know, showing your hype and excitement for this. So like, and I really appreciate all you guys so much for being epic as y'all guys are. I'll go and leave a like around the stream as well too. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, thank you guys for the support. Didn't you didn't you get the poster from? Yeah, I got the poster for Christmas, but I didn't hang it up until today. So I've been had the poster, I just didn't get the poster frame up until today, because again, I've been extremely busy with stuff going on behind the scenes, dude. So again, just hung up the poster frame just today, dude. I want to do super chat, and again, that's your opinion, that's your choice. Again, don't feel like donations are like forced. Don't feel like you're forced to do a donation. Donations are optional for a reason and place. Again, if you want Sister Bear, talk to your family about that. Again, donation not optional. Your time support is always greatly appreciated. Thank you, Sister Bear. Again, don't feel like you have to donate. Again, you just take a time day for me. Yo, what's going on? Joshua VA, what's up, my brother? Welcome to today's stream where, we got the good old black screen content, dude. It's only the best content. Only the best content. But good to see you, Joshua. Hope everyone had a great Saturday, wonderful weekend, dude. Today, we're going to be reacting live to the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. So we're going to be doing a live reaction to the trailer. Now it's break it down and analyze it, and then probably follow on as well, too. May end up doing some Project Playtime on the side, like maybe Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, who knows. Yes, we're reacting to a black screen, guys. Like, it's the best. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I got the trailer here. But yeah, the black screen is, like, the best type of content. Like, you guys should know. That's, like, the best type of content. I may shrink my face cam down a little bit. This way it's not, like, super duper big for you guys. Because I don't want that in the way. Hang on. I may kill that. Yes, because I don't want my face to be ridiculously big, but, like, a decent size overall. So, like, I'll probably do, like, that. How does that look in terms of sizing for you guys? Is that like a pretty decent size? Or should I put the face cam back the way it was? You doing okay, yeah, you should. Is this good? Is this a good size for the face cam? It's all good. Okay, I just want to make sure. Super, you should live stream absolutely nothing and just mukbang. Oh, I really should, absolutely. How dare YouTube hide this from me for 60 minutes? I'm sorry, Crafty Thoughts. I don't know why YouTube be slacking sometimes. What's going on, Crafty Thoughts? Welcome to today's stream. Hope your day is going well. It's good to see you, dude. Again, we're reacting live right now to the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. Again, theorize, break it down, analyze it. Yo, guys know the juicy stuff, the drill. Like, I'm just ready. I'm so ready to react to this, man. I've been avoiding spoilers. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what we're about to see here, guys. Are you guys ready? Are all you guys ready? I think my audio and stuff should be good to go for you guys. My mic audio, game audio. I'm making sure everything is, like, good to go for you guys. Yeah, I'm making sure everything should be good if all things considered. Yes, the lore, chat. I'm ready for the sweet, juicy lore, man. Nah, I'm not ready. Give me 5 hours. Okay, I guess I'll give you 5 more hours. All right, here we go. Let me just turn up the volume just a teeny bit, like right there. All right, here we go, guys. Time for us to react to the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. Yo, guys, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. See a Huggy Wuggy down there. Another Huggy Wuggy over there. Flowers and like a little playground area. Some generators, flickering lights. Okay. A chair. Some sort of screen. The new grab pack hand. Yo, a yellow grab pack hand? Still zooming in the dark hallway. The prototype's legs. The prototype. Oh my god. Poppy's head. Yo, multiple Poppy heads. Oh my god. Yo, hear that breathing? What? The Poppy Joe. The prototype's hand. What? He's starting up some sort of machine. Whoa, whoa, look at that blood. What the? Oh my god, wait, whoa. What is that? He's got a cutting tool. Oh my god. Look at the prototype's arms and legs. It's time to go. Oh my god, chapter 5. Broken things. Oh my lord. Whoa, are we gonna release date? February 18, 2026? Yo, that's not that far. Wishlist out. Oh my god. Wow, dude. Dude, oh my god, I am absolutely... That is so close. I was not expecting Chapter 5 to be that close, dude. I was thinking, oh, we're not going to get this to, like, around, like, April. Or no, we're getting it in February? That's, like, literally 1 month away. It's only a month away. That's, like, bro. That is such an awesome title, Broken Things. Oh, my goodness, y'all. That was such a peak trailer. That was a 10 out of 10 peak trailer right there. Mob Entertainment, y'all guys cooked. Y'all guys absolutely cooked. Oh man, I am blown away. Okay, we can't be wasting any more time. Let me go and just, like I said, just double check. Let me double check chat, make sure I didn't miss anyone's comments. What's going on, Sebastian? What's going on, DB? How's it going? What's going on, Marcus? Welcome to stream. Keep on scrolling down. Okay, make sure I don't read anyone's comments. The lore. Again, like I said, hi to Joshka VA. What's up? Give them a pat on the back. Oh, we're definitely gonna pat on the back. Please, yeah. Hopefully, no bugs like last time. So we missed the best part of the trailer. They turned Piano Source into a chair. Wait, what? They turned Piano Source into a chair? I'm sorry. What? What's going on, Cameron Gray? What's up? Welcome to stream. Hold on. Yeah, there's some things like I was so like. Wait a second. Wait. What? Oh my God! They did turn Piano Source into a chair. Yo, as if the disrespect for Piano Source couldn't get any higher. Yo, Hannah with the $21.80 prototype is the other mother from Coraline confirmed. He has the needle head and makes voodoo dolls. Yo, thank you so much, Hannah, for the $21.80. Can we please get some W's in the chat right now for Hannah? Thank you so much. Again, if you guys haven't, hype up the stream. Leave a like down below. Shout out to Hannah. W's in the chat, man. Oh my goodness. Let's make, again, thank you guys. Let's make the stream hype and epic. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness. And his chair has more screen time. The fact that the chair has more screen time for this trailer alone than the actual game is so sad and crazy. Now, you're not late, Sebastian. Again, you guys can always go back and watch my reaction at any time. You have no reason to apologize, dude. It's good to see you, Sebastian. Hope you're having a wonderful day, dude. And this chair has more screen time from the trailer alone. That's crazy, dude. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start breaking this down and analyzing it right now, guys. You guys spare. Thanks so much for self-support. Have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe. Again, huge congrats on 100 subscribers. We'll hope to see you back again another stream, my friend. Take care of yourself, Sister Bear. All right, let's go and start breaking this trailer down and analyze it. So, starting from the beginning. All right, start from the beginning. So, we kick things off with this scene right here. So, we have like a Huggy Wuggy toy right here. A red Huggy Wuggy toy over here as well. Marcus says, animalizing it. Because I'm not sure. Did we get a shot of like that new experiment? Was that... What is that? Is that experiment? Could that be experiment 1202, I wonder? Because, like... I'm wondering. Hang on. Yo, what the flip, dude? Oh my god. Yeah, that's Experiment 1202 right there. I was just like, yo, look at all like those toys here and the blood and everything, dude. I'm like, yo, okay, hold on. Yo, what's going on, Jared? Welcome to stream. Jack Tronhon Official says, trailer was amazing. I'm so engaged in these games lore. I'm locked in for February 18th. Oh, same here, Jack. I'm so locked in for February 18th. I'm ready. Also, welcome to today's stream, Jack Tronhon. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Amazing weekend, dude. We just finished up our live reaction of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. There's just so much that we were taking and such, right? With the toys and the blood and everything and such, like... Again, we're not wasting any time. We're breaking this down and analyzing it. And, you know, super, there's a better look of the Experiment 202 in Discord. Oh, really? Okay, bet. Then we're going to check out some stuff on our Discord and say less. You said prototype looks like a skeleton from that one cartoon on the knife. Really? Awesome Saturday, no extra work. Hey, let's go. Happy to hear that. Hey, they ain't nothing better than having no work to do, right? And just relaxing. They ain't nothing like that, dude. I think Lily is going to be a theater toy that puts on plays for kids while they're getting ready for experimentation. Possibly. That's a pretty good theory. I like that. I bet that toy is a smiling critter inside. Or like an Outimals. I think it's like the Outimals, Experiment 1202. Bro, down breeze by me. Bro, I'm sorry, Jared. I'm sorry, bro. There's so much happening to take it. I'm trying to read every single comment. I apologize. Night Reflection looks like the prototype's face might be Braun from the Property 1 trailer, or is that like a chest hat with the bell down from the Christmas tree? I think so. But yeah, sorry, Jared. My bad. I'm trying to read some comment. At least Poppy Playtime is real and gives us a chair stream on like Super. Oh, shut up, bro. White Rabbit says, man, Roblox now a day sucks. I think I might even not step into Roblox. I would have Pianosaurus and the Pike. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm trying to read every single comment, man, so please forgive me, y'all. I mean, Catnut made the statue of a skeleton, true. From what's happening by the looks of it, the prototype is trying to recreate a new Poppy, but so it's probably wants the old Poppy back into its case so the new one can replace the original Poppy. Maybe. Jack says, look at the end. 106's legs have literal muscle tissues on them. Pause the final frame. Yeah. We're like, we saw the legs and like everything, dude. Like, we're gonna take it all in. We're gonna dissect this. So, did you know that Shadow the Hedgehog is better than Sonic? Stay, man. Oh, I didn't know that. You okay, DB? No worries, man. Thanks for stopping by, being the stream all the same, DB. You have a great rest of your day, man. Is this the only night that I have no firefighting calls? Never ever used the keyword. Okay, we won't use it. Hannah says prototype doesn't skip leg day. He does not. I don't get how fake. I don't get how. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go and start analyzing the trailer, breaking it out for you guys. Okay, so back to the scene beforehand, right? Back to the scene. So, from looking at this, right? Again, we have two Hug Wuggy dolls, right? We have, I think that's Candy Cat right there. We got some flowers, a fence here. So like, sort of like little, like, maybe like play area, right, for the children and everything before they go about getting experimenting. I don't know, right? Some sort of play area. Then next up, we got this shot here of a dark hallway, right? So we got A04 attention right here. Might be like some equipment and some generators over here on the side. We got some chairs as well. It continues like does a bit of a slows until it gets to the end. And I didn't even notice that was a Pianosaurus chair. I'm like, oh, this is just a regular chair, and like we got some like a slideshow right here. So it looks like they'll bring the kids in here, have them watch some sort of slideshow and everything while they're sitting on this Pianosaurus chair. Again, maybe subjecting like, you know, different things stemming with the brain or like, you know, different traits. I don't know. So maybe some super like stuff involved with the game station, but like maybe more into of a higher level, like with the test that they run here with this screen, this slideshow that they got going on here. Or maybe it could be like some sort of brainwash machine. Like they sit in here, like they maybe like, you know, they have them watch them on screen, like it messes with their minds of some sorts, and then that's how they maybe get them ready for the experimentations. I don't know. Imagine there's a Doughy plush in a chair. That'd be crazy. So y'all guys thinking this? So y'all guys in the chat saying this might be a brainwashing machine of some sort. The prototype needs to go to the gym, bro. Honestly, he really does. I'm still going to play Outcome Memories, even though I don't really enjoy it as much anymore because Shadow is getting added, more executioners and more survivors. Shadow got a gun, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. Ain't nothing like Shadow having a gun, dude. Prototype never misses leg day. But I mean, I don't know, man. We're going to have to wait and see what he fully looks like. How did the fake channels get his head correct? Because in the channels, his head's a skull and the reflection of the knife looks like a... I don't know. I generally have no idea how they got that. Super Fusion Z Gamer says, as a theory, Poppy is already a part of the prototype. But that doesn't make any sense because we see Poppy with us, right? Like Poppy runs away in the vents and everything, and we know she's gonna get captured by Lily Lovebraid. So like that doesn't really make any sense for her to already be part of the prototype. And I don't think the prototype would want to do that to Poppy. I think the Poppy would be a part of the prototype, but she will still be alive. I mean, maybe because like we did partially hear her voice, and then but like so we know the prototype can mimic voices. So while we know the prototype could just mimic Poppy's voice, you know, to try to trick us and deceive us as well too. I don't see why he can't do that. Johnny Rage mode? Oh, yeah, cheeseball. The prototype doesn't need a gym. He is the gym. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow for you guys. However, I'm trying to push out more videos for you guys in the channel anyway, so I'm cooking up more shorts videos and long form videos. Most likely because that chair looks like one of those chairs you use to force them to watch stuff, hence why there's a screen in front. Yes, it seems like this is like some sort of brainwashing mechanism that they have the children go through, and then they take them to the operating rooms and then experiment on them. That's what I'm guessing. Bubble says, how would we even beat the prototype? Because, like, it's not dumb. What could we possibly do? We only beat Catnap by well, we didn't kill Catnap. Like, we electrocuted, but then the prototype came in and killed Catnap. So it's like, yes, while we dealt with Huggy and killed Mommy, right, we, yes, defeated the Catnap, but we didn't kill him. The reason why we're alive is because of the prototype. The prototype wants us alive. Right? Again, Catnap could have easily killed us if he wanted to, but, like, again, he was following by the prototype's plan. He knew what the prototype is, like, planning, so, like, he trusts the prototype. And, again, it was all, like, a play, you know? It's all part of his plan. Super Team Dark being added to Outcome Memories. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the good news, man. MNB says, the title sounds like Stranger Things. Kinda. Why won't the prototype just escape? I mean, yes, the prototype could escape, because here's the thing. Way back then, the prototype with Theodore, right? They end up getting, like, a Grat Pack hand, or a Grat Pack, and I think they got 2 green hands, right? And they did make their way to the exit. However, Theodore got hurt really badly, right? Due to the like I said, he got shocked and hurt really badly because of not operating the Grat Pack properly. And so the prototype had a choice. The prototype could have either just escaped and left Playtime Co. or save Theodore's life. And he chose to stay behind and save Theodore's life, give up his freedom in the process. And then, you know, hence, you know, Theodore, aka Catnap, you know, Theodore, who then becomes Catnap, sees him as a god, right, as a superhero, and will do literally anything for him because he saved his life. I don't think that the yellow hand will be a new hand because of how big it is. So it's going to be a new hand, Sparkling. Why would they not show that? That's 100% a new Grat Pack hand, dude. Exactly. Catnap trusted the prototype. Exactly. Super Sonic and Sonic got removed from Outcome Memory. Sorry about that, dude. Again, hopefully things gets better for you, sir. Catnap trusts the prototype process. Yep, exactly. Is this the end of proper playtime? I mean, it could be. People are saying we could get a chapter 6 as well, too. We don't know. But, again, it's depending on how things do build up and play on the end. Chapter 5 will probably most likely be my favorite, Marcus. Yeah, chances are, yeah. Not exactly as I said from the trailer. The prototype is grabbing a poppy head and using poppy gels. Most likely the prototype is making a new poppy probably to follow his order. Probably. It's possible that he's trying to make a new poppy, one that will actually listen to him instead of, like, this poppy that, you know, won't follow his will, his orders, right? It is a trailer, so the items could be bigger or smaller for looks. Yeah, I guess it could be bigger or smaller. We don't know. Are they going to make a movie out of it? Yes, Mob Entertainment is planning on making a Poppy Playtime movie. However, they probably want to make the full game first, and then afterwards make the movie then, right? Because then once the game is done, they have all the material they have to work with, and then make the film. I think the yellow hand will be like a massive hand to the prison. Well, we don't know what that yellow hand, well, we'll look at it and we could theorize what it could do. But again, we know there's some sort of like brainwashing sort of like, you know, procedure that they put the kids through before they go through experimentation. That's what I'm thinking. But again, the fact that they have a Pianosaurus chair right here, and the fact that the Pianosaurus chair is getting way more screen time than Pianosaurus itself is generally insane, bro. I find that absolutely insane, man. But again, we'll keep going. And we hear some breathing as well, too. And again, we get some shaking as well. So it's kind of hard to make out what... I'm pretty sure that's the prototype. It's kind of hard to make out what he's saying there. Very hard to make out what he's saying. But then when we look at this next shot here, we have our hands... We have our first look at the brand new Grat Pack hand that we're going to be acquiring in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 here, y'all. The yellow hand might be... a monitor. I'm trying to think, like... Because let's think about what our Grat Pack hands can do so far, right? We have the Omni hand, which kind of acts as a master key, right? You know, a master key, a battery, like a master key, a battery. It can do a lot of things, right? It can, access like many, strict stuff within the factory as well too. We know that. But I think it's just the angle of it. I think it's just a camera angle shot of this, right? I don't think the Grat Pack hand is that big. Obviously, this is what they do anyway, but I don't think it's that crazy big. I doubt it. It's just probably just, again, it's just the normal size as it would be for a Grat Pack hand. In the Poppy Playtime Orientation Notebook, it says the yellow hand is like another version of the purple hand. It bounces you up higher place. So maybe this could be a 2.0 version of like that purple hand. You think yellow hand is a different I don't think it's a different Omni hand. I don't think this is no reason, because the only people who have the Omni hands are Leaf Pier, Stella, the Warden, and that other guy as well too. I forgot his name though. And of course, Elliot, like only the higher-ups had like the Omni hands, right? No one else would really have that except for the higher-ups. So for this, like this would be like given to other people, other workers within Playtime Co. Now, who's winning, Super Vegito from DBZ or the prototype? I would say Vegito because he built different, bro. That power level is over 9,000. We might not get a Chapter 5 we are getting a Chapter 5 ARG. The ARG for Chapter 5 has already been started, dude. It's at the moment the trailer dropped, the ARG has already started, guys. We're gonna check out the ARG here. Either the yellow hand is used to punch down walls, which is what I wanted to do, or it could be linked with the star walkie-talkie. It can be used as a black light or a thing used to shock enemies. So let's think about this, right? So the current Grab Pack hands we have right now are our Omni hand, the blue hand, the purple hand, and the flare hand, right? So obviously the flare hand is used to shoot flares, right? Blue hand simply just pick things up. Purple hand is used to jump us up really high. And then the Omni hand is used, like, you know, again, it's a key, a battery, a master control to anything in the entire factory, right? So I'm thinking with this, because we lost our green hand as well, too. So I'm thinking maybe could this be like a more powerful upgraded version of the green hand where maybe we get energy, we could shock our enemies in front of us, right? Maybe we get, like, we pull from a power source and we can actually shock our enemies. Yes, I do own a VR headset. That's correct, guys. And again, y'all guys will probably get some VR streams in the future. 100%. Super. Isn't that crazy that the blue hand has been through the depths of hell and still made it out alive? It's honestly crazy how since the very beginning we had the blue hand. This is like how long we have the blue hand. It's been going through the depths of hell. It's genuinely insane how long we have the blue hand, man. But it's freaking awesome. I think the yellow hand has something to do with how 1202 short ended. I'm thinking so too. It's possible. Like maybe this could be a more powerful version of like the green hand, right? Obviously it's not green, but like an upgrade, right? The white part looks like a meteor, so I can see it having a cooldown, so maybe able to use a break wall. So you think y'all guys are saying it could either be something related to electricity or breaking walls? I can see it being either or, right? You know, maybe like charge it up to break through things, right? Or in this case, like, you know, if we punch toys, it could like temporarily stun them in place. With the metal tips in the fingers, what if the yellow hand is a magnet? You think it could, oh yeah, because we do see some tips. So maybe it could be some sort of magnet hand. That would be pretty cool. It would be cool if the yellow hand sets traps or be puzzle oriented. That would be cool. What's your question, MB? Talk to me. What's your question? The next time Super will do VR stream is when Secret Amendment VR releases. Thank you for letting people know that. Shadow. Yeah, the game's coming out very soon, MB. It's crazy. It could be a charge. I think it could be some sort of charge attack. That's what I'm thinking. I think this could be related to some sort of charge attack. I don't know what else it could possibly be for other than, like, you know, grabbing an energy source and maybe, like, stunning our enemies with it. Because, again, with that Experiment 1202 Shorts video, right, that we got on the Mob Entertainment YouTube channel, like, we know that Experiment 1202 does get shot. So maybe some of the relations. Wait, if that hand is so big, could we get a mech suit? Again, I think it's just the angle, guys. It's just a camera shot. It's just a camera shot. It may seem like it's a really big hand, but it's not, though. It's gonna be a normal size it's gonna be the normal size it's gonna be a normal size Grab Pack hand compared to our normal Grab Packs, right? Grab Pack hands. Like, it's just normal size. It just looks like this for the camera angle and everything and for the cinematic view, right? It may seem big, but I promise you guys, it's a regular size Grab Pack hand. It's just, again, it's just yellow, and while we don't know the function, again, it could relate something with energy, maybe breaking through walls, right? Charging stuff up. We don't know. Probably slightly bigger than a normal hand, but not that big. I mean, for all we know, it could be slightly bigger. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as it can attach to the Grab Pack, then it's not a problem for us. I mean, you know, bigger the better. Or for the bigger doors, like some army doors have specific keys or mitts of everything. I could see that being the case. What if the hand has more than one ability? Because we know the Omni hand could do multiple things, so it would be cool maybe this hand did have multiple functions and purposes. So that's a really cool theory. What does the yellow hand do? Blows up the whole universe. That's crazy, bro. Imagine if it did do that. Everybody in that factory is done for. They're all dude, man. 1 second, kind of bad player. I apologize. Supersonic isn't actually removed from Outcome Memories. I said Sonic and Sonic for a reason. Okay, cool beans, dude. Thanks for the heads up. It's also a communication device if you look at the screen on it. Wait, if you look... Oh, are you talking about Globy? Because Globy is going to be like a new communication device that we're going to be using for sure to definitely communicate with Poppy. I think the yellow hand could work like heat hand, like using for heat, like temperatures, you know? Like the cool pipe thing where he had the fits the pipestone freeze doughy. Maybe. I can bet we're going to start the chapter with a chase. I think we're definitely going to start the chapter with a chase. There's no way that we don't. There's no way that we don't start the chapter with a chase. Because if we don't, then, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they'll get creative. Like, they'll figure something out to make the start of the chapter look really good. I mean, the way, like, the other chapters started beforehand, they were really good. I mean, Chapter 3, the way that started, that was really good. Chapter 4 wasn't too bad of a start. But yeah, I think 100% we're going to see a chase. But yeah, 100% Beast Gohan. We're probably going to, most likely Chapter 5 is probably going to start off with a chase sequence, 100%. I mean, Huggy Wuggy is right outside our door. I mean, yeah, he's directly right outside our door, so there's no way we don't start off the There's no way we don't start off Chapter 5 with a chase sequence. So did you notice in the Omni-Hand VHS tape there was a head and star hinting at Globey? Yes, I did know that. Thank you for letting me know that, by the way. Our character is made of obsidian at this point, pretty much. 2017, definitely Sonic. Blue with no gloves and shoes and fake EXE. Sonic failure our son, crazy. Globey's the walkie-talkie. We assume it's called what most people be like our speaker device and will help us navigate through the labs to reach Poppy. 100%. That's what a lot of people theorize, and I agree with that 100%. But yeah, new grab bag can. Again, feel free to keep on theorizing, like, predicting what you guys think this could hand do. But I think it's something we could do, maybe some electricity, maybe, break it through walls, maybe some sort of, like, charge hand, right? Where we, charge up anything, we can use it to attack, like, enemies, and, like I said, something to help us fight against other enemies. Like, I know we have our flare hand, right? And, other grab pack hands, but I think it would be cool to have, like, another hand and really give us an ace against these toys down here, especially, against, like, Lily Love Braids and the prototype, and who knows what other lingering threats we're going to be encountering here in Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime. Maybe Beast Gohan, possibly, dude. Again, time will tell the answer. We'll see. But anywho, let's keep moving forward. So again, we see the new grab pack camera right here, right? Again, we still continue to get the shot here of, like, this, the hallway right here, right? The lights and the darkness as well. Some doors. We then see the prototype's leg right here, and when he stomps down, he actually breaks the ground, which is insane, dude. But look at that. We see, like, the wires, and we hear the gears, everything as well, too. Which is insane, man. And then we get a shot here of the Poppy doll head as well. So we got, like, multiple Poppy doll heads. So, like, 1, 2, and 3 of them right here. Against more, like, chemicals and, different types, like, chemicals and medicines as well, too. We know we're going to see more of that Poppy gel as well. The prototype, yeah, the prototype is absolutely huge. Hold up, what if the yellow hand is a charger instead? Like, what if it's used to charge Globey? I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously the man is huge, but I don't know. So will we lose a hand again? Maybe the blue hand will finally rest. I don't know. I think the blue hand's gonna still stick with us. I don't see us losing that blue hand. I mean, if we lose it, then that's fine. But, like, I generally don't see us losing it. Is prototype as big as a Grumble from Doors? I mean, if you want it to be, sure, why not? But yeah. So again, we've seen these empty Poppy doll heads before. Within like I said, within, like, previous trailers and, like, thumbnails that Mob Entertainment's put out as well too. So again, nothing new, but it's so cool, like, to see them how, like, they were creating these doll heads down here and such. Again, eventually they took one of these dolls and made Poppy, right? That being Ellie Ludgood's daughter being put into Poppy, and she came back to life. So you keep going. We see more of the prototype shadow moving as well, of course. And then we hit the shot here, like, of these tubes right here, this next shot of here. We didn't see Poppy Joe go through these vials and tubes. We didn't take the perspective of the prototype here, right? We see his arm. He's then going to go about picking up this vial here. And he goes about activating this machine right here. So I wonder, could this be, like, maybe the same machine that kind of been, like, activated within, like, the Experiment 1202 video? Because I don't know. Is the prototype high? Probably. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. The hand is a yellow, just like Globey. The white part could be percentage of the battery. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it's not a bad idea. I mean, if that hand is connected to Globey, the whole white part thing, because again, as you guys said beforehand, right, with the whole white part on the right here, right, like this part right here and everything, it could be related to Globey in some way. So I can very much well definitely see that though. Playtime code wouldn't make the same hand with the same ability twice. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. They will know some different. Guys, remember the yellow hand probably won't charge things because it's similar to the green hand. Each hand has to be different hand mechanic. Yeah. Again, I'm just guessing. I mean, I could be wrong entirely, and it does something else for who knows what. We're just going to have to wait and see. We don't really know what that yellow hand's going to do. I have no clue, but we're going to have to wait and see. The blue hand seems to be part... I mean, the blue hand has always been part of the grab pack for the Guardian. It's just a basic default grab pack hand that's used just to pick up things and put them back down. It's just a basic default grab pack hand. The blue hand is. Imagine we kill the prototype with the flare gun. I don't think it's going to be the flare hand. It's got to be something else, surely, more than just a flare hand. I doubt it's going to... I mean, yes, it's something that we'll probably use, like, along the way with, like, puzzles and challenges, but, like, against the prototype, but I doubt we're going to use that to finish him off. It's the base hand, the blue hand. Yeah, the blue hand is the base hand. So, imagine the green hand makes the ultimate comeback. I mean, I would love for the green hand to make an ultimate comeback, dude. That would be really cool, dude. Okay, Yobi says, I think those tubes with the Poppy Joe leads to a dispenser in Spearmint's mouth, like in 1202's mouth. You see a dispenser like the Smiling Critters plushies. I think that's where the gel goes into. Yeah, probably. Maybe like the Poppy Joe, it can lead to the smell. I don't know, because like we see it, because where that Poppy Joe goes into, right? We know it goes into some tubes right here. We see the Poppy Joe go to tubes. We see the prototype here, taking his POV. We see him pick up this vial here. The machine is starting up. Again, we see a bunch of papers in the background, like some other machines as well, too. So he's getting ready to operate, right? And, like, bring, like, a toy to life and everything such, right? His own experimentation. Then the green hand gets the best upgrade, hell yeah. To set the prototype. I mean, I think it's going to take more than the fire to take down the prototype he's calling. It's going to take more than fire, dude. I feel like the green hand is overused, especially in Chapter 3, so we used it a lot. Well, we used it in Chapter 2, and then we used it in Chapter 3. So, again, I can see why it's fair why they wanted to get rid of that and step away from it, right? To not be so repetitive, but I think... I don't know. It would be cool to get... I mean, it would be cool to see the green hand again, but I think for all we know when it comes to mob entertainment, right, they definitely want to step out away from, like, repetitive things and try new things. So, again, we don't know what that yellow hand's going to do, but I think it's going to be very, very cool and a very powerful tool to have in our dispense. I think we might just be overthinking it in general. Also, due to the Fortnite map, we found out there might be a part where Kissy changes Huggy to be good. So, I mean, that much was very theorized and clear, right? Again, with like that whole Poppy Playtime game within Fortnite, right? There was like some notes where it talks about where they created Kissy Missy. Right? Like I said, Huggy's better half, right? To calm Huggy down. And it did work, right? And they tried to do the same thing with Mommy Longlegs, right? And they created Daddy Longlegs, but of course, Mommy Longlegs ended up killing Daddy Longlegs. But we know that Kissy Missy is going to be the key to calming down Huggy and reverting him back to our side as well, too. Again, that's a popular theory that's been going around the internet. It's confirmed that the prototype doesn't eat food, but it's powered up by tar, and powered poppy flowers have tar properties. So what if the Poppy Joe is his power source? It could be. It very much well could be sources. We know that the prototype does have a digestive tract, but it doesn't need food to survive. So that could very much well be the case. Yes, the ARG has already started for Playtime Chapter 5. It started today, guys. The ARG has already started. Actually, most of the tests have happened here, so what if that hand is to be able to touch the poppy-infected things, maybe? Again, it's hard to say. We don't really know. We don't really know. It's hard to say. Wait, Piggy Pig... Well, I think Piggy Pig most likely probably starved to death in place. Most likely, she probably started to death. POV, you work at a Hardee's kitchen. Pretty much, dude. Yeah, you say that, and by the time Kissy comes down, Huggy will be long gone. Oh, boy. I really hope that don't happen. Who says the prototype is made of tar, or can't eat to survive? I know, that is actually confirmed that he's made of tar, right? I think his fuel is tar, or he's made of that, but it's also I think he's either made of that's his fuel. That's actually in the lore. That's actually canon that's in the lore for the prototype. And he has a digestive tract, but he doesn't need to eat because, again, he's mechanical. So he doesn't need to eat to survive. But he does need sleep like other, living beings here in this factory, like the toys, right? He needs time to sleep and, and power down to recuperate and get his strength back, The real question is, how many experiments would we see? We're probably going to see a lot of experiments, dude, a lot. Again, a lot of new ones. We're going to learn more about the old experiments as well, too. We're going to be learning a lot down here in the labs, right? How the experiments are really made as well, too. We're going to learn more about Huggy Wuggy's identity and the other experiments as well. There's no website, as I'm aware of, but the first ARG we got was a number code that translated to words. Got you. POV prototype trying to find his meds. Pretty much, he's like, oh, man. Which was the right meds for me, too? Which was the right one for me? I never heard of tar used to power machinery. Do you mean oil? How come I don't know? I don't know. Again, I just heard this from people. That's all. I just heard this from people. The real question is how many... Oh, I read that comment. Hopefully Huggy doesn't die, though, but he does... I mean, the way that I see it, we're not just simply just kill Huggy off, right? They're clearly going to make it where... Again, he's one of Playtime Co's one of my iconic toys, right? And he's one of the most iconic characters in Poppy Playtime. Huggy Wuggy is. So it's like, they're going to do something special for him. They're definitely do something special for Huggy Wuggy. There's no one that they don't. That's probably what... Yeah, exactly. It's probably the prototype. And I want to know what happened to Kissy Missy. Kissy Missy, again... Like I said, she's going to most likely come down the same hole as we are, because I highly doubt she could do a one-arm pull, like get right back up and follow where Poppy's going. So she's most likely going to come down the same hole that we are, right? And of course, that means Huggy Wuggy down there as well, too. Also, did nobody notice the prototype's vision has a yellow, tint? I mean, it does have, a yellow light, or a yellow, tint to it, his vision. Yeah, it is. I did notice that. Bro, Huggy's going to rip us in half like a cookie. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we come this far, so... I think we can do it. I think a gameplay trailer will release February 14, 4 days before the game releases. They did this before with Chapter 4 trailer when it released 5 days before the game. I could definitely see that being the case. I could definitely see them doing that. I need to see a Huggy Wuggy and Kiss Missy 1v1 boss fight. Honestly, that would be crazy, but I don't know who would win that fight, honestly, because while Huggy Wuggy is missing an arm, Kiss Missy literally just lost her, so I don't know how that fight's gonna go down. Super, what if the hands were secretly sentient? Then that would be crazy. That would be insane, man. Seeing the red wires on the prototype's arms looks like they pump Poppy gel and blood into his arms so he can move. Same with his legs. I mean, possibly, because like definitely with those wires, right? They definitely pump it to like through the different parts around him to help him keep moving and functioning, right? And again, with these, we do see those tubes, right? We did see the tubes right here, you know, ejecting poppy gel into something, right? And it could be ejecting poppy gel into the experiment that we're about to see him experiment on. So again, we see the machine move. The prototype here goes on about picking up this here. What does that say in there? There's some writing on there. Can we make out the writing on that by any chance? It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to tell what that says there in our bottle. It's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell what that does say on there. But as you can see here, we see more of like I guess these are like the Automals right here, like the Automal experiments, right? Because we see one here and one up here as well. We also see like a Huggy Wuggy hand and some other toy parts up here as well too. We see Brawn body parts as well, Playtime Co. barrels as well, a bunch of blood on the wall as well too. We got that there. And we see the Automals like moving as well too. Like we see him for like slowly but surely moving. We see some movement come from the animal. Then we see the prototype's hammer here. It's focused. Then the camera pans on the prototype's hand right here with a cutting tool right here, like, you know, for the procedure, right, to begin. Why is that? Yeah, if you notice that too, it does have veins. Look at that. It's got veins all up in its body, like its leg, its arms, like all over its body, guys. It's got veins everywhere, dude. And again, like as you guys saw, right? Look at the eyes on the animals, dude. The eyes are so weird looking, dude. They're so weird looking on the animals, dude. Like weird looking eyes, man. And then look at his like arms and like look at the fur and everything. It's like red fur, veins all over it, weird looking eyes as well. I mean, it doesn't have like eyeballs, but it's got weird looking eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely got some weird looking eyes. I feel bad for them, poor children. Yeah, the children don't deserve that. But again, let's keep moving forward. We're almost done with this. We're almost done with the trailer, guys. We're almost wrapped up. So the prototype has the cutting tool right here. Take his POV once again. Yellow tent, right? Again, he goes about flipping the knife, and we see what are we looking at here? Like part of his face? Are we seeing like part of his face or something? Because we see like a red cheek, like almost looks like a red cheek in a way, and like part of his face. That like could that be part of his skull, like jester hat? You think of the jester hat? Or like maybe part of a skull we're looking at. I don't know. That's a skull with a hard hat, honestly. What's going on, Luminos? I agree with Shadow. You guys think? So you guys thinking? Well. There's okay. So there's a reason why Shadow was saying the jester hat or like the jester, right? It looks like a skull to me. It kind of does in a way like a skull. There's something at the bottom like a bell. There is kind of something like down at the bottom. You guys see where my mouse is at? There's something. Super, is the prototype drunk because of his vision yellow? Yes, absolutely. He's drunk. So hopefully that answers your question. I need water. Is that the back of his head? It's very hard to tell. Like, I mean, I can see why people think that this could be a hat, you know? Or maybe the back of his head. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to make out what we're looking like. I see like, you know, some redness right here. I kind of see little whiteness down here as well. And the prototype relates to the jester in the Christmas artwork. Yeah, the prototype does relate to the jester in the Christmas artwork, guys. Remember that in the Poppy Playtime Christmas artwork for 2025, the 2025 Poppy Playtime Christmas artwork. There is the jester, and we know that the jester relates to the prototype because again they both hold the poppy flowers. So remember, Super, the prototype is the fool. Yeah, the prototype is the fool. So I don't know. Could this be like a hat we're looking at upside down? Oh yeah, that's crazy. Beast go on. So basically the blue hand's reaction when it saw red hang and take it away. Basically our reaction. Pretty much, dude. On point. He's probably made out of old parts, just gotten old over time, so it turned yellow. Well, I mean, we know the prototype's been around for a very long time and such, but I mean, we know that they don't really age, but still. Master Go Guy says, bro, chapter 5 boss is prototype, is final boss already, we're cooked. Well, I mean, some people are saying we could get a chapter 6, some people are saying chapter 5 is going to be the final chapter. We don't really know. But again, according to the Steam description, we're going up against the Puppet Master himself, that being the prototype, right? It kind of makes sense how the prototype has been the Puppet Master, been holding the strings and, seeing the events the way he wants to see them play out, right? Ever since we came back to the factory. So, and again, ever since, the moment we entered the factory, Harley Sawyer was known of our presence, right? Because again, he has eyes everywhere, and he most likely let the prototype know that, we're here. But also, we do have that letter as well too, that was sent to us. So people are thinking the prototype could have sent the letter to us as well. Again, due to the poppy flower. And again, we know there's a poppy flower on the letter. It does say find the flower. So again, they're listening to that. Bro, prototype is final. I wonder how much he... Oh, he's going to be very big, Master. Play unlocks this. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that in Chapter 2, at the very beginning of the conduit, there were red, blue, and yellow handprints to show the prototypes. Show the prototype new. Yep, there were. It'll make sense. I mean, yeah, it'll make sense. I don't think Chapter 6 is going to be a prequel. If they do a Chapter 6, it doesn't make sense for them to do a prequel. They like to move forward. I mean, they could do flashback sequences and other things here and there, yeah, but like, and there's no reason for them to go back. They're gonna go forward, because that's how the stories are, but they're gonna go move forward but show things to the past, right? Harley and the prototype watching the cams and seeing us dropping Huggy. For real, honestly, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this guy. They're like, we're gonna have to deal with him. Blue Hand when watching Red Hand get ripped out of Grab Pack. No, like no, man. They should have gave us the Yellow Hand in Chapter 4. So nah. Again, there's a reason they do what they do, Marcus. Everything that happens now for a reason, dude. So. Yeah, we gotta trust Mob Entertainment, right? Trust them. They're cooking. Sorry, I keep yapping about this, but since I'm a nerd, I checked the wiki and there's no mention of Tara in her anatomy. I mean, if there's no mention of it, then I don't know. That's what I heard from people and everything. I don't take that from me. I heard that from people. They'll take it from me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like February 18th is too soon for a Poppy Playtime chapter. I mean, they did say that Chapter 5 has been in the works for a very long time. I know that both Zach and Seth did say that as well within Discord. They said that Chapter 5 has been in the works for many years. So it's like, again, there's a reason why we're getting on February 18th, because it's been in the works for a very long time. Player, guess I haven't been identified with my job at Playtime Co. Yep, pretty much. Y'all, Tar is the stuff aid from Ice Age got stuck in. Okay, not like that type of Tar. Like, you know, Blue Hand went. Oh my god. Basically. Yes, it basically is a devastating reaction. Heard that kind of bad doors. Super, I sent you what the prototype fully looks like on DMs. Yo, really? That's crazy, bro. There's no way you sent to me. There's no way. Chapter 1, boss fight, Huggy Buggy. Chapter 2, Mommy Long Nights. Chapter 3, Catnap. Chapter 4, Doey and Yarnaby. Or Doey Yarnaby. Chapter 5, prototype. I mean, well, we know Chapter 5 could be the last chapter, and we're going up against the prototype, right? Who knows? But again, it's kind of hard to make up what we're seeing here as a reflection. I mean, some of you guys saying, like, you know, you're seeing part of his face, like a skull. We see red cheek right here, right? The gesture, the fool, the Haswell too. Who knows? Again, feel free to let me know. Feel free to let me know down in the comments as well too. Trust me, it's what he's actually looks like. I mean, okay, I trust you. I trust if you say so. We'll look in Discord. Because it does move. Like, the reflection does slowly move as well. We do see that. And again, if we look here, right, so this next shot here as well too, we're back at the dark hallway, right? So make our way all the way here to the end. It's like, stop zooming, but it's like, it's just a still, not a still pan, but as you can see here, the prototype's legs and arms emerge from the shadows, y'all. So as you can see here, the prototype's arms do match here. So it's like, we always saw like the one hand here, right, for the prototype, but now we know like the prototype's arms do match here for left and right. And as you can see, if you look at his legs here, you guys can actually see muscle. You guys can actually see muscle tissue on his legs. So again, we always knew that the prototype was both organic and mechanical, but the fact that we see like muscle tissue like on his legs here is crazy, dude. That is insane. It's time to come home. Again, we hear him say that back at the ending of Chapter 4, right? You know, when he tells Poppy, it's time to come home, you know? Keep right an image, look at his sleeves on his arms. I mean, I do see some sleeves. We do see some sleeves here on the sides of on his arms. We do see some sleeves. Welcome back, Venom Galaxy. Thanks for coming back, sir. Yeah, as you guys see here, we're gonna brighten up his image. So, like, I'll take a screenshot. It's like, let me make sure that, yeah, so let me just back it up. I will take a screenshot of this frame here, and we'll take it to Photoshop and brighten it up for you guys. Again, I highly doubt we're gonna see more, but it's like, because again, they know people are gonna do this anyway, so it's like, but we'll still take it to Photoshop and brighten up. I mean, bro's got, these legs are absolutely insane, man. Like, look at his, because keep in mind, we've never seen his legs up until like the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, like the Lily Love Race like cinematic trailer, right? We only seen like, you know, parts of his legs, right? And again, we already seen like his, like, we seen again good bit of his arm, but like not to the point where we're starting to see like more of that same clothing that we saw with the Jester, or the full artwork, right? What's going on, Super Dude? Hope you're having a great Saturday, my friend. Welcome to today's stream. Where today we already did our live reaction. We were analyzing the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailers. So we're breaking things down, analyzing, theorizing, predicting everything that we've been seeing within this trailer and what is yet to come within Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime. So hopefully you're going to enjoy the content all the same, Super Dude. You can see the prototype sleeves are identical to Jess's. Yeah, they're very much identical. I can see like the yellow and the blue as well too. What I think will happen, Chapter 5 battling the prototype of Chapter 6 finally escaping the factory. Maybe. And again, I believe that, Harley Sawyer is still very much alive, right? And that, he's going to come back. There's no way he doesn't. Like, there's no way Harley Sawyer does not have a backup plan. He has over 10 years to prepare a backup. So there's no reason why he doesn't set up a stage to get the prototype off his back so he can do what he wants to do, right? Continue his agenda. But I have a question. Does he look like a crab? I mean, he's kind of like a crab in a way, out with his legs and everything. I mean, kind of like a mechanical crab, but like, also like, other toy parts and everything as well too, right? Super, if you want to see the prototype sleeves, better check the New Year's artwork. Yeah, like, we'll check out the artwork again. We'll relate back to the artwork, we'll look at other things for you guys, right? And we got some stuff on Discord as well too, involving the ARG. We're gonna be checking out more stuff in this trailer, guys. How was the prototype even made? Was there a reason? Is he like originally a canceller? Well, he is like a prototype, right? He's called the prototype. Like, he's a prototype toy, right? But we know he was made by Harley Sawyer, and his experiment number is 1006, right? But we know he's like definitely an amalgamation, right? Because based off the statue that we see in Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime, right? That shrine that Catnap made for the prototype, right? That gives us a pretty good idea as to what the prototype is going to look like, right? With the legs, his hands, different parts, right, on him. And we know that he's going to be related to a jester/fool as well, too, based on the artwork. The Doctor was created in 1993, so he must have had 12 years of creating backup. I mean, 100% fair regarding it. There's no way that the Doctor does not have a backup plan installed for him, right, to get the prototype off his back and to fulfill his agenda, right? Bro, how's the prototype? If the prototype's the final boss, and how strong is the player? Okay, the English is a little off, but how strong is the player? He's beat like 4 other bosses within the previous chapters with very devastating deaths. I mean, he can still very much beat him. I mean, if we beat the other toys, there I see it. All the other bosses we're going up against have been like tests for the prototype, right? With a conveniently placed spots, right, against Huggy Wuggy, the grinder for Mommy Longlegs, then the whole setup with Catnap, and of course, triggering Doughy as well too, right? So it's almost like everything has been like a test up to this point, right? The prototype has been testing us to see if we would be like perfect for his plan, and we're perfect. Like, we've been surviving everything else and doing what we need to do, so it's like we're perfect for his master plan. Right? And some people are saying that the prototype wants to turn himself back into a human again. That's why I always theorize. There may not be an ARG on the website, but a mini ARG on Mob Entertainment's Discord. Since Fortnite did some lore at the first ARG was on the Discord server, it's easier to access. They may end up doing something like that instead. So like, maybe instead of a website, they could just keep it specifically to the server. And I'm not against that. That would make things a lot easier for the community. I mean, again, we never really beat any of them apart from Doughy. I mean, apart from Doughy, we never really beat any of them. They always been tests, the way I've been looking at it. Cantaloupe Lover says the name of the chapter the name of the characters this chapter has been leaked. Well, we know like there's Lily Lovebraids, Chum Chompkins, and Globey as well too. Lily Lovebraids. So like we know that. Someone pulled out server admin Bucky and hooked this MF into the light. No more hiding for real, dude. Honestly, man. There's some sense of symbolic with the Jester duality, rebelling, or mask wisdom related to 106. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%, man. There's so much in relation to that for his character. Yeah. But like I said, we see the muscles on his legs. We see his claw. We see his metallic, hands. Not claws. So we see his metallic hands here, right? Reaching out from the shadows. Same thing for his legs. And although we don't see him, he still gives off such a menacing presence to his character, man. And I love that about the prototype, dude. And then as you see here, we then move on to Chapter 5. And that Chapter 5 is officially going to be called Broken Things, which is such an amazing name. I love that. And of course, we know that Chapter 5 is going to be coming out on February 18th, 2026. So again, less than a month away, guys. Literally like less than a month in like a week or so. And we're going to be getting it. And of course, y'all guys can wishlist Chapter 5 on Steam, of course. And of course, this epic game and franchise been made by Mob Entertainment, of course. But that's kind of basically just about everything we could like wrap and analyze from the trailer. Was there anything else you guys wanted to go back to or like, theorize and look at more closely? Because I know like, I wanted to go through the whole trailer first, which we already ended up doing that. And this might be probably like one of the fastest like things I ever like analyzed, like, especially when it comes to doing this as a stream, right? This is probably the fastest ever done. Again, other things I take a long while, but like here, we did this very quickly. I have to ask, if the prototype is dangerous to the employees, why would they give him claws and spine? I mean, it's Harley Sawyer, man. he really thought that he can control everything and control the prototype, but boy, oh boy, was he wrong. Because, like, yeah, he's given these things. Wait, the trailer continues after the mob. Wait, it does? The trailer continues after the logo? Does it? Okay, hang on. I mean, I didn't see anything else after the logo. I mean, it's just a black screen. There wasn't really anything else, dude. I didn't see anything else. Yo, what's going on? Jose Lopez, welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a great day so far, dude. Speaking of broken things, has anyone been watching Fallout Season 2 and seen the most recent episode? I have not. I just know how scary it would be. He has huge, like, things just about it. You're running, getting to a dead end, and hear those footsteps and how fast it could be. Oh, yeah, 100%, very scary. But yeah, good to see you, Jose. It didn't, my bad. Yeah, you're good. No reason to apologize, man. No reason to apologize. It's always good to look. You never know what you can find and see. You can hear children singing. Yo, you can hear children singing at the end? Can we? Oh, we can. Wow. I don't know what they're really saying, but yeah, we can hear children singing in the background. Brighten up the frame with the prototype full model. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to Photoshop for you guys. We're gonna brighten it. I will take that to Photoshop for you guys. But before I do that, was there anything else you guys wanted to look at? I mean, pretty cool, just like the sort of like play area for the kids, right? That maybe they take them, like, first they get put in this play area, then they get taken to this room, right, to be brainwashed, and then afterwards they go about being taken to be, operated on to get turned into an experiment, right? A bigger body, whatever toy they're about to become, right, for the experimentation and everything. And again, these are definitely the animals right here, right? Experiment 1202. Yes, Dr. Harley Sawyer created the prototype. Yes, Dr. Harley Sawyer did create the prototype. That is correct. Super, it's called Broken Things to show the experiments the prototype makes down here and all experiments in general. Yeah, so basically in general, like all the things that the prototype makes, like all these experiments. So, yeah, that's a good, I'm actually kind of glad you put that together there. So basically like almost all the things that we see here, all the things the prototype are making down here, right? Based on the operation based on this operation that he's doing here, all the things that he's making are just broken things. They're broken. Right? And it's very sad. I was in a tight squeeze when I walked to my friend's house. I felt like a fly in a web and soon dozed off into a deep sleep. When I woke up and looked around, I felt as if I was in a safe haven. Wow, that's crazy. It's weird that the prototype favored Huggy because one, in Huggy VHS state, the prototype freed him, and two, it's speculated that the prototype bandaged Huggy Wuggy to his Wither design. Some people saying that, yeah, the prototype saved Huggy Wuggy and such, right? I mean, I heard that theory. Super, should the blue hand sacrifice itself or stay with us? I say stay with us, dude. The way the prototype sees looks like you were inside of a Silent Hill and early Saws movie. Pretty much, dude, yeah. I'm excited to see you play Chapter 5 in light. Awesome, Octavia. Really appreciate it. Again, I'm hyped excited to be playing Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime when it does come out on February 18th. Very hyped excited for that, dude. Cannot wait. But yeah, is there anything else you guys want me to dissect or look through here, this trailer, before we go about heading to Photoshop? We're going to brighten up that image, like, of the prototype, of course. And, of course, we'll look at stuff regarding to, Mob Entertainment's Twitter, the Christmas art and other things, right? Is the Grappa 2.0 a prototype? I don't think it's a prototype, no. I don't think so. The creature here, the doll is the cinematic trailer. Yeah. So basically, like, the creature that we see here, that's the same creature that we saw in, like, the cinematic trailer. I think that trailer was, hang on. Let me see. Wasn't that It's Time? It's the Welcome Home cinematic trailer. Like this creature that we see in the vents with Poppy, that's the same creature that we see here in this in the trailer as well here too, right? Like this creature here, that's the exact same thing as well. What's going on, Cayman Gaming? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Thanks for being here, dude. We just wrapped up our live reaction analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. So we're kind of go back through the trailer, once again, see if there's anything that we missed or anything we want to discuss and talk about before we go about, discuss the stuff involving the ARG, and other things as well, too, for Chapter 5. Again, thank you for support, as always, Cayman Gaming. I think the prototype sleeve or the grab pack sleeves. Well, I would say the grab pack sleeves are more like a gesture / the full sleeves. Are those organs he has? Wait, are those organs he has hung up? They're not organs. They're toy parts. Those are toy parts that are hung up right there. It's again like a huggy hand, like some a smiling critter body as well too, like with like the torso in his hands as well too, right? They're not organs. They're toy parts, right? They're toy parts. And we have some Playtime Go barrels in here as well. Yeah. They're not organs, man. No. They're not organs. Those are toy parts. Illuminous says, I think they meant to say the prototype has the same colors on his sleeves as the grab pack arms. Yeah, I think that's what he meant to say. I think that's what he meant to say. Thanks for correcting me. William Afton and the prototype will be an insane duo, honestly. And it's just Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's just Kool-Aid, kids. What you seen here? That's just Kool-Aid. So, nothing to worry about. I wish there were you wish there were organs. Of course there were. But yeah, basically, these are like the animals. Obviously like a brand of toys that really never really got to see the day of light because again, they're weird looking, right? And they're broken things, right? So Yeah, mommy longlegs might be a part of him. Well, there's multiple meanings when it comes to that term, right? Being like a part of him, right? And here's what people have been theorizing and talking about that, right? So possibly it could be where like maybe the prototype is already so powerful that he doesn't need to simply assemble those toys onto him, but rather like maybe some sort of hive mind, right? So maybe takes parts of them. Finn Plays says we have Scott, DJ Sturf, Indigo Park devs here, but not my entertainment. Again, Finn Plays, I'm just grateful for what is happening to me, dude. Right? I'm just grateful that we have Poppy Playtime. I'm grateful for you guys, right? Having fun, doing these trailers, checking out the trailers here, making Poppy Playtime content. So again, I'm just grateful for what I have, dude. Again, I'm gonna keep on grinding. I'm gonna keep on proving you guys that the grind never stops and that I have what it takes to become a great YouTube content creator, man. So again, we're gonna be optimistic. We're gonna keep things positive all the same, man. But again, I'm grateful for what's happened to me so far, dude. Super, the Graphite 2.0 we are wearing is actually a working prototype. I mean, is it? I mean, is it a work? I mean, is it a prototype? It might be a prototype. I mean, you could be right, and I could be wrong. Why did he kill Catnap but not Huggy? Well, I mean, Huggy survived. Huggy survived the fall, but people are saying that Huggy could have been... Well, Huggy might not survive the fall, but, like, was revived by the prototype, right? That's a theory. That's a theory. And again, like Catnap knew of the prototype's plan, so it was it was part of his plan. It was like a setup, If the prototype, oh, okay, that message got deleted. 1202 came before Mommy, but after Catnap, Huggy, Yarnaby, Pianosaurus, Kissy, and the Smiling Critter. So 1202, yeah, 1202 is definitely unstable because we know that Mommy Longlegs is very crazy unstable. So are the Outerballs, right? So they came after Huggy and Catnap and the other experiments, right? The prototype is like testing us. Exactly, he's testing us. He has been testing us since the very beginning, dude. The moment we walked in this factory, he's been testing us through different trials and tests and putting us up against the other bigger body experiments and seeing how we overcome, every obstacle that's set in front of us. Like, we're perfect for his master plan. Also, when Kissy is introduced, the lights are blue, but when Huggy appears, the lights are pink. I mean, yeah, it's a nice little contrast between two characters, very cool. If the prototype is the main antagonist, wouldn't Huggy be the victim toy in the thumbnail, not Catnap? True, but again, still though, right? There's probably a reason why I didn't put him in there. I wonder if the prototype is overgrown with flowers or certain plants. That would be pretty cool if there were poppy flowers or something like coming off of him. Super, the best comedian in Marvel is Deadpool. Oh, 100%, dude. Without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely. So, again, dang it, I had something in my mind I was talking about. What was I talking about again, chat? Damn it. I was talking about something and I just lost the thought completely. I completely lost the thought, man. Damn it, what was I swear I was just talking about something. Now I can't remember what I was talking about, man. I can't remember. What was I talking about, bro? Yeah, again, it's bright. Yeah, I think it was brighten up the image, but there was some other things as well too, though. So okay, we're gonna brighten up the image that we saw with the trailer, and then we're gonna check out some stuff in Discord along with the ARG. And Shadow was saying there's a better look at the outer moles, as well too. Because again, we didn't really get a good look. I was like, oh, it's look at these toys and such, dude, these new toys and everything. Yeah, I may not have said it in my reaction, but it's okay. There was a lot to take in. 1 second, kind of bad nose player. Hi, buddy. I'm doing the best I can. If Huggy actually does an epic sacrifice for us and dies with the prototype, how would you react? I'd be very heartbroken, dude. But I think it would be a nice way for him to go out, though. So that's how I react to you. Hopefully that answers your question, kind of bad nose player. Okay, Feather Guardian says Poppy might be the main villain of the story. Perhaps she's slowly mutating. Well, I don't think she's a villain. She has her own plans, and I guess she did, betray us and left us right back there in the ventilation block B6. I don't think she's evil, Again, I think the way I see it, I think the Poppy will side with the prototype, and then she'll betray the prototype in the end to do what's right. Imagine gaming in the Pianosaurus chair. Yo, that would be crazy if we were gaming in the Pianosaurus chair. That would actually be insane, low key, dude. I want to see Kiss Missy die. Why do you want to see Kiss Missy die, bro? Come on, man. I mean, I think all we know, I think Kiss Missy is gonna die, in this chapter. I obviously don't I guess it's only a matter of time. She survived all the other chapters, but eventually something's gonna happen to her. She's just weird. Oh my god. But yeah, let me go and open up Photoshop for you guys right now. Right, we're gonna open up that image and we're gonna brighten up for you guys. I mean, I don't want to speak it to reality, but I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Could you imagine the merch opportunities with a Pianosaurus chair? Honestly, the merch opportunities would go crazy, dude, with a Pianosaurus gaming chair. That would be crazy, dude. Huggy would become depressed if Kissy died. I mean, yeah, of course he would. Why wouldn't he be? Hang on. I want to open up the image to screenshot. So there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over to the computer screen. We'll play the music for you guys as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just brighten up this image. Let's see what we can see. I'm going to brighten up for more for you guys. So I'm going to crank this bad boy up to maximum brightness. So this is what we can see. So obviously, they're going to make it super dark where we're not going to be able to see what the prototype does look like, right? But this is what we are seeing here so far. So let me actually zoom that in more for you guys. So as you can see more like the yellow and the blue sleeves on his arm as well too, right? Again, I'm going to pull up Twitter for you guys as well too. We'll go to Mob Entertainment's Twitter as well. I'm going to do that. So let's go to Mob Entertainment's Twitter. Again, this is my Twitter, by the way, so feel free to check me out on Twitter, guys. Mob Entertainment. We're going to go to their media. And we're going to pull up the artwork. So, okay. Or actually, hold on. I have a better solution instead. Because we actually get a closer zoom in of that artwork anyway. So, hold on one second. Okay, get that. Do that. Okay. Go back here. So if we go right here, guys, right? So, yes, the full. Everyone's fan art of the prototype is him with a skull head, but I think he's going to look like the one that Catnap worship in the mines. That's what I'm thinking, too. Like, I generally think so. It looks way too high-tech for being a prototype. I mean, I know, right? Like, the way prototype looks, he's way high-tech. But, of course, right? Okay, so if we zoom in as well, too. We zoom in, right? If we take a look at this artwork, right? If we take a look at this artwork, we can see here that the, and what I'll do is I'll go back to Twitter as well here, too. And I'm going to pull up this image as well, too, right? To show you guys the comparison. So, okay. So, if we go, I just noticed Mommy with a sweater and matching leggings warmer. She's so stylish. Yes, Mommy... Yeah, hang on. Yes, Mommy Lowland's looking very, very stylish indeed. She's looking very, very stylish. So, okay. So, back to this, right? Back to this. So, if we go to this image right here, right? We see the tarot card here of the Fool, right? He's got his belongings and he's holding a red flower, right? A poppy flower. If you look at his sleeves as well, too, we see the yellow, blue, and the red, right? If we go back to this image here, you can see, we gotta see the red, but you can see that same yellow and blue, like sleeves on him as well too, right? Same thing when we go to Photoshop here as well too. You could see that yellow sleeve and the blue sleeve as well. So telling you that the prototype is, like I said, a full a jester of some kind, like, at least for his build, we're gonna see that. Zaldana says February 18, 2026 is release date. Yes, that is correct, Zale. And also welcome to today's stream, Zale. Hope you're having a great day so far, dude. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Wait, the hair in the jester it's the same the prototype has, like the hair, or like not the hair but like the hat. So wait a second, wait, hold up. So what we're seeing here was the reflection of his hat then. So that is a hat. Look, yo guys, Shadow, you called it. You were right on the money, dude, because look, that's the same part of his hat that we're seeing here in the freaking Twitter image, or I'm sorry, the right here. Look, that's the same thing. Look at that. Now look at this. That's the hair. Well, it's not the hair. Like, it's the part. That's the hat. That's not. Well, that's because that's his hair. That's the yellow part of his hat there. The colors of the jester are the colors of Doey. They are the same colors. Yeah, they are. Shadow, you son of a nut. For real. Shadow. Wait, the yellow. Yeah. The yellow is a part of his hat. So what we saw here, the reflection, is his hat. Because I was like, are we looking at a skull or a face? Like, what are we seeing here? But then, like, I noticed a little white circle dot, like a light little white end here, right? We see that same end on this hat. So it seems like the prototype, right, is going to be some sort of, like, jester toy with mechanical crab-like legs, sharp metal hands, right? And he's going to have, like, an amalgamation, like, some other toys on him as well, too. Yes, we did see a Pianosaurus chair, and it's very devastating how the chair's got more screen time than the actual character himself. Imagine Super getting the job to voice act as a character. That I would go nuts, man, if that ever happened. Zale says you don't remember me, don't you? I apologize, Zale. I do the best I can to remember everybody. If you can help me refresh my memory, I would appreciate that. So I'm sorry, Zale. Yeah, he also has sleeves for hands. He does have sleeves for his hands. He does, guys. A dark ending to Poppy Playtime would be us sacrifice ourselves to the prototype and he takes our body. That would be a very dark ending. The prototype is a joke to Playtime Co. as Elliot loved to entertain children like a jester, but to employees, he was a fool who had the secret to immortality. I like that comparison. That's very good, Feder. I didn't think about that. That's really good. That's really good. Why did they make it crooked? I don't know. Super, I'm sending you my nice Super Digital hoodie. Sounds great, dude. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. We're going to see you, The Watcher. Sorry for late response. Welcome to today's stream, The Watcher. Hope you're having a great Saturday, amazing weekend. I was in Indigo Project. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zale. I apologize. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry, Zale. But what's up, my friend? Hope you're having a great Saturday and amazing weekend, dude. Welcome to the Prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 Cinematic Trailer Live Reaction Analysis. So again, I apologize for not remembering you, dude. I try to do the best I can to remember everybody and all my viewers stuff. So again, I sincerely apologize. Yeah, Ludwig is basically playing God, and this isn't healthy, right? It isn't healthy for him. But again, while Elliot Ludwig did deeply care for children, right, and try to put a smile on everyone's face and how he's trying to run the company, it's almost like to everyone else's eyes, he was a fool, right? But he had the secret to immortality, right? He brought his daughter back from the dead. You know, he could keep his daughter forever. He could keep his daughter with him forever, right? Poppy and everything, and you know. Well, and yes, like, you know, there's a lot of things that suggest that Elliot is the prototype, right? It's almost like he's trying to have Poppy listen to him, but Poppy does want to listen. So based off what we've seen in the trailer, it almost kind of like he's trying to make another Poppy that will listen to him and do everything that he says. It's like he can truly feel like, you know, an accomplished person, right? Like his accomplishments and everything. Because I'm trying to think, what are the different meanings of the full tarot card? I need to look at that one more time. Full tarot card meaning. So I do look at the different meanings. So the Fool represents new beginnings, having faith in the future, being inexperienced, not knowing what to expect, having beginner's luck, improvisation, and believing in the universe. That's what that means in the tarot cards. So, and then the Fool associated with folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delivery, and frenzy, bewareness. So that's what that means in terms of like the Fool. Right. So, or I'm sorry, my face cam was blocking that. Here, I will move my face cam over here, and I should show you guys the proper meaning. So you guys can see here. So sorry about that. So I'll read this to you guys one more time. The Fool represents new beginnings, having faith in the future, right? So having faith in the future with his work and his plans, you know, for his agenda, right? Being inexperienced, not knowing what to expect, having beginner's luck, improvisation, and believing in the universe. Yeah, that all checks out for Elliot. That all checks out for his character. See you later, Kind of Batters player. Have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe. Thank you so much for your support. We'll hope to see you back again, another stream, my friend. Take care of yourself, Kind of Battler players. Near the Fool card, you can see a spider image that almost resembles the prototype's legs almost perfectly. Wait, do we? Like, if we actually look at the actual... Because here's the card. We see a dog here. He's also holding a flower, some baggings as well. Do we see spider? Like, do we see a spider? I mean, I see the sun here in Playtime Co. in the back and like a cliff here. No, I mean the Poppy artwork. Oh, yeah, the spider right there. That's right, because the prototype does have not crab-like legs, more like spider-like legs. So yeah, it's like spider-like legs, the flowers here, the butterflies, these different shapes and colors in relation to the prototype as well. You think Chapter 5 is going to have a bad ending? I mean, who knows? I mean, it could have a bad ending, could have like a good ending. We don't know, Zale. We're going to have to wait and see. Time will tell the answer, dude. I would take the yellow... Oh, never mind. Super, look at what I sent you on Discord. It's the prototype's full model. Man, I feel like you're trolling me. I feel like... Are you actually trolling me, bro? I feel like you're trolling. Like, you're trolling. There's no way they reveal the prototype's whole full model, bro. Are you actually... Okay. This guy. Y'all guys ready to see? Y'all guys ready to see what Shadow sent me? Oh my god, bro. I'm weak, dude. Bro literally took like the mimic's body, took to the prototypes, like the prototype's one hand that we seen beforehand, took the Jester arm and put it on top of that, then put Poppy's head on top with the Jester hat on. Oh my. This is 100% accurate. It's freaking just Poppy's head with like just red eyes as well. So this is real, not edited. Yeah, this is 100% real, guys. This is totally not edited. This is 100% real. This is 100% real, man. I'm hoping that after Poppy Playtime ends, they go back and redo Project Playtime for it to look way better. I hope so too, Sparkling. I wanted to do something with Project Playtime. Yes, Poppy is the prototype, guys. Poppy is the prototype, 100%. It's crazy, dude. Everyone in chat is laughing. I'm like, I'm weak, bro. Elliot had good intentions, but good intentions opened the gates of hell, and the employees betrayed him. Pretty much, dude. Like, Elliot was a good person. He had good intentions, but, like, the employees betrayed him and had, like, evil plans on their agenda and took advantage of him. But, yeah, though. Don't check DMs. Why not? Why should I not check the DMs? You know what? I'll listen to you, and I won't check them. But, okay, anywho, but yeah, like I said, looking at this, right, we can clearly see, like, those same sleeves within the same artwork right here as well, too, right? So it seems like the prototype's gonna be, like, you know, have those spider mechanical muscle, those organic mechanical spider-like legs, right? Along with like a jester hat on as well too, with these sleeves, and probably some other toy parts on as well too, and maybe like a weird deformed looking face as well too is what I'm imagining for the prototype when we do see him. That's what I'm totally imagining that we're gonna see from the prototype here. What's going on, Dom's World? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a great day so far, man. Thanks for being here. Welcome. I would take the Yellow Hand's design seen in the trailer with a grain of salt because in the Doctor trailer, the Omni Hand was different, so it must have been an early design. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's related. I think that's clearly different. Feather Guardian says in the canon, Elliot's last creation was the Smiling Critters, but didn't live up. Leaf was responsible for the Critters marketing and the controversial incident to Catnap. Yep, you're correct about that. Super, I honestly think as a theory, something happened between the prototype and Poppy. The point it scared Poppy so bad she doesn't trust him more. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty solid theory. Something definitely had to happen. There's no way it didn't. Shadow, how did you get this 100% real animation? Because it's his full model, it's what he looks like. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, so we brought up the image, right? Again, we don't see too much. Again, we just get like, we kind of see a bit more of like, you guys can see, like, look at that. We kind of see more of like some like weird looking like parts, like some circular parts here on the prototype's legs here. Can we see more like those muscles and like we see the wires and like the muscles as well. Who's your favorite Poppy Playtime character? I gotta go with, I like Joey, but I gotta go with Catnap. Catnap is really cool. Like, or it turns like for a villain, I like Catnap. Catnap's really cool, dude. I gotta give it to Catnap. But although the Hardly Sawyer is very cool as well too in terms of like lore and his character, he's very interesting. 106 could have modular parts. For example, he could take off his arm and let them scamper through the factory. So perhaps there's a little trick to his design. There's definitely got to be, he's definitely got tricks up his sleeves, right? Being the jester and the fool he is, he's definitely got tricks up his sleeves. Like, again, quite literally, he has sleeves, right? So there's no way that he doesn't have some tricks up his sleeves. No way he doesn't. Again, obviously, we can't see anything else, right? The only thing we see are his legs and his arms are here, right? But again, his arms are absolutely huge, right? The metal hands and claws are absolutely insane, man. Same thing for his legs, right? You know, these spider-like legs are absolutely insane. And again, I can't wait, to see him, like, in gameplay action, right? In gameplay footage and action of the prototype, man. It's going to be absolutely insane, but I'm very stoked inside it, though. But again, I want to make those comparisons between this artwork and also in this artwork as well, too, for Happy New Year as well. Zale says, what if the prototype is full model is just arms and legs? Well, then, I'd be kind of disappointed, I'm not going to lie, dude. I thought the prototype's Ollie's voice was because he mimicked Theo, but what if that voice was of the Jester and the Fool he was designed? Well, it's pretty clear. Well, the prototype can mimic. The prototype can mimic different voices as well, too, like, for when he hears and everything. Like, he can mimic different people's voices. Not like the mimic from, like, FNAF, but, like, his mimicry works very different. Like, it's similar, but they work very different. And everything as such, though. Okay, so what I want to do now is I do want to go and turn our attention to, well, if we go to my Discord server, I do have a Poppy Playtime tab, and there's some stuff where we get a better look. Is Monty supposed to be here? Is he bugged? Oh, he's supposed to be there. Daniel says, what does the prototype face, what do you think the prototype's face will look like? Well, I think his face is going to definitely be deformed. That's what I'm thinking. He's going to have like that jester hat on as well. Again, we know he's going to be like a jester slash, mechanical spider, amalgamation of a toy. We don't know what he looks like, but the statue's going to give us if you've seen the statue in Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime, that kind of gives you a good idea as to, like, what he's going to look like. Follow with the artwork stuff we've gotten so far. The Whisper Wolf Show says, have you seen the concept art for Security Breach? I've seen all the concept art for Security Breach. I have. Trust me, I have an official photo of the prototype. Trust me, I'm going to send it to Discord. I mean, okay, sounds good, dude. You should watch the trailers and moments where he appears. I mean, I've already seen the other trailers beforehand, so I ain't gonna worry about that. Call Cuff, you got it from Photoshop. Yeah, totally. Feather Guardian says, what if the way the prototype talks is with a string like Woody? I don't think so. I don't think it's with a string like that. I mean, it would be cool if he had, like, sort of, like, some sort of TV on him, like, or something, right? Because, like, based off, like, because within some fan animations that we've seen, like, he always had, like, a TV on him, like, speak through. So, like, I don't know. We don't know what he's going to look like, the way he talked. Like, it's going to be very interesting all the same. But, anywho, let's go to the Poppy Playtime Discord tab of things, right? And let's start looking at all this stuff here. So, again, for starters, we have the trailer right here. Here's a new look of the new grab pack hand, new look of the prototype, right? Again, prototype looks absolutely, even though we can't see most of him, we only see his legs and 2 arms, right? He looks absolutely incredible, nevertheless. The title for Poppy Playtime is called Broken Things, right? Because all the things that the prototype makes down here, along with the other experiments, are all broken things. It's coming out February 18, 2026. One of the weird critters I assume is one of the wrong side animals is on a table. It looks like it's dead. Well, we assume it was dead, but, like, it started twitching and moving, so it's like it's still very much alive, or the prototype's getting ready to bring this thing to life with experimentation, right? We do know that. What we've seen in the trailer looks like the prototype is trying to recreate Poppy. That's why he's trying to capture Poppy, because he needs her for this new version to work. So yeah, because people are wondering why the prototype needs to capture Poppy, and I think Shadow's theory is very valid here. He wants to capture Poppy to create this new version of her in order for it to work. And as you see here, there's a full look of this critter here that's most likely experiment 1202 is 100% a critter, meaning it's most likely the wrong side animals in a critter line. That's what Shadow, again, Shadow here is our news guy on my Discord service. Again, he's always gathering all news involving, you know, horror games like Poppy Playtime, FNAF, Indigo Park, etc. Yo, what's going on, BB Studios? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, sir. Thanks for being here. We just finished up our live reaction and analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. What we're doing now is kind of go over things involving, like, you know, stuff for Chapter 5, the trailer, ARG stuff, and a whole bunch of other things as well, too. So, hopefully you enjoy the content, the vibes, all the same, BB Studios. I really like there's more to the prototype's main villain, including the other characters. I think 1007 could be a living abomination of the toys we will face after or before killing the prototype. Possibly. That could be the case. Who knows? In fact, I'm going to put that in the channel. If you want to, go for it. Bro is hideous. No wonder he's down here. No wonder. Yeah, so now we actually get a better look at the animals here. And this thing looks absolutely hideous, man. Like, look at, like, all the fur and, like, the stitches, its feet. Look, there's like a speaker module right there as well too. Look at the teeth as well. It's weird looking. Like, it doesn't even have eyeballs. Like weird, like antenna eyes and like fur going down the middle. This thing looks absolutely hideous and disgusting. Again, hence the name, like, you know, wrong side. Like, this thing's gone wrong completely. Like a wrong side animal. They're just deformed, disgusting, and something that a child will not like. But once again, you can see those same veins that we've seen from the trailer as well too, right? Inside Out. Well, I'm not sure we'll see an Inside Out Dog Day, but I don't know if this would be an Inside Out Dog Day. I don't know, because again, the orange fur and everything, I was thinking, I can see why you would think that, but I don't know if this is an Inside Out Dog Day. But it's a wrong side outable. That's what we know. He is on the Pianosaurus chair. That's right. He is on the Pianosaurus chair, which is, once again, very depressing, because, you know, the chair is getting more screen time than Pianosaurus as well. Just, it's crazy how Mob Entertainment absolutely hates dinosaurs. It's insane, man. What if he's supposed to be a Fox? I don't know. He could be. We don't know what he is. Probably a long time, Zale, yeah. No, obviously no, but it's the orange fur that gives the feel. I mean, yeah, I think the orange fur, I could see why you guys are thinking that. Like, you know, just Dog Day, just flipped inside out. So, I can see that. One second. Background. Super, I dare you to look at the recent, in the Poppy Playtime chat. I mean, sure, why not? Ever consider making a community on YouTube so people can post? I'm kind of hesitant with that, I'm not gonna lie, because, I don't know. I'm kind of a little hesitant with doing stuff like that, because, like, I just kind of keep it where I specifically post that I want to post, you know, and other stuff and other things here and there. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant on that, in my opinion. I just kind of keep it off, in my opinion. I just do my normal community posts and upload stuff. That's just me. I thought of something. What if Salem the Skunk is the prototype in Indigo Park universe? Yo, that would be crazy. Mind blowing, dude. But yeah, I mean, either way, he looks disgusting to form, but, like, it's very cool. It's still very cool. And again, this thing, we're gonna be seeing this thing in the vents. So I imagine, like, when we climb and crawl through vents, right, exploring the labs and everything, this thing is gonna be chasing us through the vents. It could very well be chasing us through different, you know, areas, like open areas as well too. But we know that, you know, based off with electricity and everything, right, this thing had some sort of relation to the electricity with, you know, with the Experiment 1202 short video. Most likely, yeah. We do see more like those weird, like, you know, medicine / vials as well too over the side. We see the prototype's hand here, of course, the Pianosaurus chair as well. Again, the prototype's getting ready to operate on this wrong side animal, you know, create another broken thing and, you know, bring it to life and, you know, use its creation against us, right? The pin him against us. Once we know Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 has started. Wait in the vents. Yeah, I'm not playing this at the moment. Just gonna watch. Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go for it, man. Okay. So another thing as well too, right? So we also got a new description for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 trailer, right? So I didn't read the description, but we're gonna obviously because I want to dive into the trailer. But the description for the trailer did say, deep within the vacant halls of the Playtime Co. lab, the prototype stalks its unfinished work. The tatered, lifeless remains of toys that once were broken things. So they once were, so interesting, so they once were broken things. So I interpreted that completely wrong. Like, yes, there are broken things, but they're saying they were broken things, but it's like now they're becoming something more thanks to the prototype, right? And his experimentations and other things that going on. And I feel like that stuff has something in relation to do with the secret that both the prototype and Harley sort of were lurking on. And, you know, we know they were running out of time as well too, right? But we know the fact that the prototype didn't even bother to stop us from, like, you know, supposedly killing Harley Sawyer, right? Tells us that he's done what he needs to done, right? You know, he's uncovered the secret, and, you know, he's moving on to this next step of his plan, right? And it does have, and it mostly have something to do with the broken things and with Poppy as well too. That's what I'm imagining. Lily Lovebraids might be a scorp. Well, Lily Lovebraids, with her character, like her tail gonna have like a scorpion like feature where like she can obviously not only control it but like use it as a weapon as well too. Daniel says, I'm also was thinking of this. What if the prototype will have a boss fight in chapter 5? Well, obviously we're gonna have a boss fight with the prototype. Why wouldn't we? With the big bad of Poppy Playtime, like why would we not have one, dude? So yeah, anywho, there's that right there. The Steam page for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 has been updated with its release date. And of course, we did get this first ever image. This is the first piece of, like, you know, sort of information we got for the ARG of Chapter 5 Poppy Playtime. I think this is the only thing we gotten. I think that's what Shadow said. Again, you guys just dropping just a whole bunch of random stuff, but not gonna worry about that. Bubble says, gotta go. I might come back later. Now you good, Bubble. Thanks so much for the support. Have a great race weekend. Stay safe. Keep being awesome. We'll see you in the next stream, my friend. Take care of yourself, Bubble. Yeah, once again, just kind of refresh chat. And once again, if you guys are enjoying today's live stream so far, you guys have been enjoying, like, you know, my reaction, analysis, theorize, predictions, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like down below. Let's see if we get the stream to at least 20 likes. I think we can never get the stream 100% to 20 likes. Again, you guys are watching the stream, you guys are enjoying the vibes and everything. Why not go ahead and leave a like down below? Takes a quick second or two and show you guys love support for the stream and the channel, guys. But yeah, again, right now I'm just checking a few things for you guys, well, too, behind the scenes as well. While I'm getting that stuff refreshed on my laptop. There we go, beautiful. So again, I think we can never get the stream to 20 likes, 100%. Okay, so yeah, next up, let's look at this piece of the ARG that we got, right? So the numbers, that's from the start of Chapter 5 ARG, right? Obviously, I don't know how to translate this, but people always figure out how to translate it. And this is what it says, right? So I'll go about making this a bit, I'll make it a bit bigger for you guys so you guys can see that more. So all these numbers translate to this. It says, you took something from me, you will pay. I am not done. You cannot escape. Help me. So it's very, very interesting. Beast Gohan says, super, look at the joke I made. Okay, we'll look at it. 1 second, okay? We're almost done with the news, and we're gonna look at a joke, okay, Beast Gohan? One thing at a time. So I find this line to be very interesting overall. Like, you took something from me, you will pay. I am not done. You cannot escape. Help me. I don't understand what the joke you were trying to do. I generally thought you were just asking a question. Again, I'll read it for him, then we're gonna move forward, chat. We're gonna move forward after this. So, Poppy Playtime out here making us do math equations. Like, for real, dude. Like, come on, man. Why are you making us do math equations out of all things, man? Like, come on, dude. So first thing that we gotta ask ourselves is this is the first thing we gotta ask ourselves, chat. Who do we think is saying this line? I feel like this is the prototype talking to us right here. Like, you took something from me, you will pay. I am not done. You cannot escape. Help me. Because I feel like that could be the prototype talking to us, right? That could be the prototype talking to us. Because I know, like, with Harley Sawyer, we did take the Omni chip from him, but I don't think but why would he beg for our help though? He wants to. I mean, the prototype wouldn't be saying, the prototype wouldn't be saying help me. That is true. He wouldn't be. I don't think the prototype would say help me, right? So I don't think this is the prototype talking to us. So wait, hang on. You took something from me. You will pay. I am not done. You cannot escape. Help me. So I think we're gonna say that the prototype is not the one saying this. I'm trying to think who else. Who are other candidates? I don't think it's gonna be I don't think Poppy is saying this, right? Look at my comment on there down below. Guys, I will read all that stuff. I will read all that stuff. I'm not done. You cannot escape. Help me. Well, it does, yeah, because for that to help me, right? And Poppy does. We know that Poppy is going to get captured by Lily Lovebraids. It could be a new. I think this is turning our attention. I think this could be related to a complete brand new character that we have never seen before. Because, like, I doubt it's the prototype. I doubt it's Poppy. I think with this ARG, it's related to some sort of new character. Guys, please calm down, super. See, thank you, Hannah, because, like, I don't know why people want me to read the jokes, do things here and there. Like, I get it. I see your comments, I hear you, but just be respectful about the stream and what I'm trying to run and do here for you guys. Like, just please let me do things one thing at a time, and I will get to you things you want me to do, right? Y'all guys been seeing, I've been reading every single one of your comments. I've been staying as active as I possibly could. I'm, trying to keep balance with the stream of the channel, so please, just one thing at a time, guys. That's all I'm asking. I will get to your stuff when I get to it, so just one thing at a time, okay? Just being chill and respectful for you guys as always. So again, thank you, Hannah. So I appreciate my mods for stepping in and being helpful and understanding. So thank you guys. I don't know why I thought this would be the prototype, because like, I mean, I don't know why I thought, because obviously I don't think the prototype. I know the prototype doesn't want us to leave though. Like, this is Poppy Playtime tab. Poppy Playtime stuff goes in the tab. That's why I assumed it was a question. Okay, gotcha. And again, this is the Poppy Playtime tab. So I don't know why people just putting things that are not Poppy Playtime related anyway, right? Because I did glance at it beforehand, but it's like, we'll go back to this and I'll just see what they're saying. So I thought I sent that. Only mods and hives can put links in tabs. I think the test that's been trained to You Cannot Escape is the prototype talking to us about how we took Poppy from her case, and the help me could either be from Kissy or Poppy asking us to help them. So maybe, you took something from me. Maybe you will pay. I am not done. You Cannot Escape. Help me. The numbers, that's from the start of chapter AGs. What translate to? What's the code? I ain't solving this. Herdy ain't solving that. This one looks orange in the trailer. We see the red pink. The code translates to this. You took some from me. You will pay. I'm not done. You cannot escape from me. Help me. It was the lighting. I don't understand the joke. I don't understand it. But moving forward. Didn't understand the joke. I didn't really find it funny. So moving forward. Do you remember the TVs from the other ARGs? Does this message relate to that? Maybe. Because I'm not sure, because we don't know if they're going to do like a whole website, right? Because we know that Mob Entertainment did do a whole website dedicated to the previous chapter's ARG. So maybe they could do some of that again, or they could do some of the Discord. We don't know. Because all we know, this is the only piece of like, and this is the only piece of ARG that we got to work with for Poppy Playtime as of now, though. But again, it just makes sense, like, respectfully, dude. Like, if you got stuff to talk about, Super, what happened, Shadow? I don't understand a joke. And again, like I said, this is a Poppy Playtime tab, dude. So it's like, if you have a joke or something like that, please keep it in the other tabs, right? The general tabs or like meme tabs or anything like that, right? Because again, this is the Poppy Playtime tab for a reason. Like, there's a reason why we keep things specifically to Poppy Playtimes for Poppy Playtime related news information. So again, if you have a joke, feel free to DM me or put in general tab. You're more welcome to do that. But again, I'm clearing this out because again, I am trying to keep this the way it is. So everything else should be looking fine. So again, I'm confused too, Shadow. I didn't understand the joke. I didn't find it funny, if I'm being fully honest with you. I did not find it funny at all. And again, if you have something that you want to tell me, just DM me. It's not that hard. Like again, I keep this stuff specifically in my Discord server, Poppy Playtime stuff, for a reason. So let's keep it that way, right? It's not that hard to do. So keep things to Poppy Playtime related. If you have something you want to tell me or have a joke or anything like that, just DM me. That's all I gotta do. Saying, hey, Super, when you get time, can you check it on your phone on stream, or like, don't tell anybody? I'll be more than happy to do that. It's just a sense of like respect and just, you know, understanding, dude, right? I'm just not gonna go take something that's random and put it on someone else's Discord server right there, right? And it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? There's generally no reason to do that, whatever. There's just generally no reason at all. So again, I'm not trying to be the bad guy here, be like rude or disrespectful, but like, I'm just saying, dude. I'm just genuinely saying, like, I'm just not gonna be going doing that to other people's servers, like, do stuff like that. Like, if you have like a joke or like, or something you want to talk about, just respectfully, just DM me. That's all you gotta do. Just send me a direct message. I will check it out for you, and then go forward from there. Pretty simple right there. Can't get any simpler than that, man. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us to check out from the Discord server. I believe that was kind of everything, because again, we covered that. That's what it translates to. I think that's gonna relate to some sort of new character. Who that new character is, I don't know. But yeah, because I think, like I said, it's not the prototype or Poppy. I think it's definitely 100% new character in regards to this line right here that we talked about here, guys. And again, I was very confused as well too, Shadow, and everything. But yeah, we will go about checking out the Steam page as well too of Poppy Playtime. Or for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, we can definitely check out the Steam page. We'll do that. So let me just go to Google and I'll type in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Okay, Steam page. Right, again, we'll check it out, see if there's anything else changed on the Steam page. It's slowly but surely loading, guys. Slowly but surely it's loading. Okay. Beast going to say, Super, let me explain. I was trying to say I was going to solve the code, and I was going to rage before Shadow sent the solve code. He then ruined my joke. I mean, again, I don't really understand it. I mean, once again, I never found the joke really funny to begin with. I didn't, in my personal opinion. It wasn't really funny to me. Like, it's cool that you explained it, but I did not find it funny at all. I don't understand it. So, anywho, I'm moving forward from that, man. So, I don't know why this is not loading properly. It's like, why would you rage? Why would I rage? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I genuinely did not find that funny at all. I didn't, in my personal opinion, I didn't. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but, like, there was nothing funny about that joke at all whatsoever. Nothing funny about it, nothing understandable, nothing in relation to Poppy Playtime whatsoever. Yo, what's going on, Samuel BL? Welcome to today's stream. Hope we had a great weekend overall, buddy. Thanks for being here, Samuel. Today's stream, we did a live reaction analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. We already wrapped that up. Right now, we're still kind of go over stuff within my Discord server involved, like, you know, the ARG. A better look at the Alamos as well, too. And like, so we're checking out some other stuff regarding to Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime as well. What I'm thinking about possibly doing as well too is that I may go about like, playing some project. I mean, because I don't know, I may keep it specifically just to the stuff here that we want to talk about, because the plan was like, I know the plan for today's stream wasn't going to be a super long one, but not a super short one either, so yeah. Shadow says, keep the tabs as its topics, like, if it's Poppy Playtime, keep it Poppy Playtime. If it's FNAF, exactly, dude, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to be mean and rude disrespectful to people, right? And if they don't like me and don't want to watch me because of something like that, then that's fine. That's their choice and that's opinion, dude. I'm going to keep moving forward with or without them. I'm going to keep on grinding, I'm going to keep up the YouTube grind. But it's like, it's just, like, first, like, literally, like, I'm going to turn this off so it's not distracting. Like, literally, for one, it's literal common sense, okay? And two, it's just keeping things related to that topic, right? Again, some people may not want to see that at all or like be talked about at all, right? If we're keeping it solely specifically the Poppy Playtime stuff, we're gonna keep it the Poppy Playtime stuff for that tab. Like, there are tabs in place like that for a reason, right? Like, if you want to talk about a joke or something like that with my other viewers, right, there is the general tab right there for a reason. Or if you want to direct message me something, right, there you can DM me. Like, there are stuff that are set in place. I don't know why my laptop's acting stupid. Hang on. Hopefully I'm not lagging for you guys. I'm gonna have to refresh my laptop, the chat and the stream and everything. Okay, there we go. And like, again, like, there are tabs and stuff in place. I was trying to say that I wasn't going to solve it because I don't like to decode. No, you're not lagging. Again, I mean, if you don't like to decode, then that's fine, dude. That's just more like an opinion than like a joke, but like, okay. But anyway, we're gonna keep this a positive, fun stream all the same, dude. Like I said, we begin, like, we got, incredible, donations from wonderful people here, new people tuning in, returning viewers as well too. So again, we're gonna keep it chill and positive. But like, all it is at the end of the day is it's just a sign of like common sense of respect, right? Put things where, but like I said, okay, but don't need to say that I ruined the joke because of really, like I said, like, it wasn't really what is a joke. It was more just like a personal opinion for the way I saw it, right? Again, if I didn't really laugh, it wasn't really a joke in my opinion. Samuel B says, I think the prototype is going to have a big role in this game. Oh, he will 100% have a big role in Chapter 5. Absolutely, Samuel. Unknown Starfall, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you had a great weekend overall. Thanks for being here, dude. We already wrapped up our live reaction and analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. However, like I said, if you do want to check it out, if you want to check my replay, you're more than welcome to. I will definitely be incorporating chapters in the stream for you guys. So that way, again, you guys can look back and check out the stream for yourself. Drew Scarberg says, hello, super chat. Happy Saturday. Yo, shut up. Everybody be quiet. Anderson and Dad is here. I need everybody to shut up and stop what they're doing. Anderson and Dad is here, y'all. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you have an amazing weekend so far. Thanks for being here, Anderson and Dad. So this doesn't take a while, chat. Super doesn't take immature jokes very... Yeah. Exactly, Dr. Burn. Like, I'm 25 years old, and I don't take that very lightly. I really don't. All right, sounds good, Daniel. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep it awesome. We'll see you in the next one, Daniel. Take care of yourself. I have to go. You're good, Feather Guardian. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you in the next stream, my friend. Take care of yourself, Feather Guardian. But yes, sir, Drew Skywalker. Yeah, we wrapped up our live reaction analysis of the Chapter 5 cinematic trailer of the prototype. It was really good, great. I loved it, 10 out of 10. We were coming with a lot of, like, theories and predictions and other things on the side. And there's just a lot to take from, like, that. Again, the ARG, we got some dialogue for what seems to be coming from a new character. A better look at the animals as well, too, which is disgusting but incredible. I definitely wonder what other toys we'll see in Chapter 5 besides the prototype. Well, we know we're going to see Lily Love Braids. We're going to see the animals as well, too. Experiment 1202. We got like Chompkins as well. We know that Globey is probably gonna be like that star walkie-talkie that we're gonna be using to communicate with Poppy, and also with possibly some other allies as well too. There's most definitely gonna be other experiments that we have that Mob Entertainment's not gonna reveal to us that we're definitely gonna see here in Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime for sure. Yeah, I just want to say, Drew Scholar Anderson, like, sorry about that. Like, if you kind of saw me like rambling or kind of going about other stuff, because like, again, I was kind of dealing with a thing within my Discord server where it's like one of my viewers, which I will keep them remain as anonymous, right? Most of you guys know, but for respectfully, I'm gonna remain as anonymous. So we're trying to make like an attempt at a joke, but like it wasn't really funny. And I'm just like, there are tabs that I set in my Discord server for a reason, right? If you want to talk about a funny joke or talk about something that you want to talk about, put it in a general tab, right? Or if you want to, DM me, right? As I tell people, if you guys want to talk to me or like have other things going on with your life or need some advice or whatever, just DM me, but like have me, I know, check it out off stream, because I'm simply trying to stay on focus and on topic of the content that I am trying to produce here, right? Like if I'm trying to stay focused on topic with the trailer and ARG and information and theorize new other things, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to stay focused on that topic, right? And again, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to other people. Again, I love all my viewers and everything, with kindness and respect and all that. But it's like, again, just read the room. Understand what the person's trying to do, especially what they're doing. Take a time in their day to try to make good content for your viewers. It's all about just common sense and understanding and respect, dude. And again, I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful to people, because that's the last thing I ever want on a person. I would never want to be rude, disrespectful to people for no reason. It's just, you just got to read the room, man. Just read the room. All good, stay positive, as always, move on. You handle things like I appreciate that, Anderson, Dad. Thank you, dude. Again, we took care of it. It's all good. Again, we're still keeping this a very positive, chill, fun stream. Oh, I already did the joke, Hannah. I already did the joke, though. I'll turn the music back on for you guys, right, to make things more chill and positive. But yeah, I already did the joke. But like, hey, I appreciate you doing it again, though. Octavia says, I just can't believe our character is still alive, and are we even a human in the game or another toy? Oh, we're a human. We're a human being 100%. We're just built different. Dr. Bruce says, oh, I think I'm going to take a break from yakking. You're good, dude. So according to the description of Playtime Chapter 5, the new grab pack functionality has to do with the environment obstacles, our yellow hand's purpose. Yeah, definitely. I just wonder what other toys we'll see in Chapter 5 besides the prototype. Read that. Oh man, it's Infinity Mark's fault. He made me go upstairs and made him popcorn. I just sat down. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, hey, I said the joke though for you. I said the joke. There she is, Elaine. Yeah, like she's here. I covered the joke for both of us, so that's all things considered, dude. So it's like, again, like I said, Beast Gohan, don't feel bad. I respect you, dude. You're a great guy. You're awesome. You're always welcome here on the channel and the streams and everything. Again, you just gotta think before you speak, react, and be mature, right? Like I don't want to be like, I don't try to be hard on you guys for no reason. I be hard on you guys to help you guys grow and improve and everything, right? And again, it's all about reading the room and think before you speak to act, right? Think about like what you're going to do, saying, okay, if I do this, there's a good chance Super Strong going to react this way, right? I probably shouldn't do it. So therefore, if there's something I'm trying to tell him, I should probably do it off stream, or I should do it this way. It's all about just thinking before you speak and reacting and being respectful about it, right? So remind me, old man here, is there a person / mind in the prototype? If so, who he is? So a lot of people have been theorizing that the prototype is Elliot Lugger, right? Again, based off like, the prototypes, like, agendas, his goals, right? How he's being betrayed with the Fool, right? Which represents new beginnings and ambition and other things, right? Super, sometimes you need to be harsh on people so they know not to do it again. I mean, that is true. You're not wrong. Sometimes the only way for people to honestly really learn is you gotta be harsh on them. If you don't, then nothing's gonna change ever. Yeah, sounds good, Sparkling. I'll check out my DMs I'll check my DMs off stream for you, dude. I got you, Sparkling. Sounds good. The prototype is most likely Elliot Ludwig, right? Because again, especially if you listen to that dialogue very carefully at the end of chapter 4, right, when he talks to Poppy, like, what we are, right? That's a truth that can never be burnt away. Like, their family, right? Their father and daughter. Again, Harley Sawyer turned Elliot Ludwig into Experiment 1006, the prototype, right? To kind of almost get back for what he did to him all those years ago, right? And everything. So I thought Harley Sawyer was real evil one though. So what would Elliot's purpose be? So again, Elliot Ludwig had good intentions, but like, again, those intentions, his plans got corrupt and taken over by evil people, right? And the fact that seeing what Playtime Co did, or it did and is doing to those kids, right? It would make him very upset and everything. So therefore, he's going to obviously do what he needs to do to protect the kids and everything, right? But of course, because with all the things going on, right, and all the children that you free, like the experiments aren't really listening to or obeying like to his will, his way, right, of a happy world, right? Therefore, he's gonna do the things that he's been doing, right, up to the point. So again, Elliot's purpose, like, is like, kind of have everyone be like a part of him, right? Rule like, his own, paradise, right? The forgotten world of like Playtime Co. And such though. And again, he's wanting Poppy. So I believe he's wanting Poppy to make like a new version of Poppy, one that'll actually listen to him and obey him no matter what. So it's almost like seeing how the other toys are gonna become part of the prototype, like that being possibly a hive mind instead of being a part of him. He might possibly do the same thing to Poppy as well too. I could definitely see him doing that, right? And seeing how he was experimenting on the wrong side, like the wrong side animals, I feel like he was probably doing the same type of experimentation to the other toys that had fallen, right, and got killed. That being like Mommy Longlegs and Catnap, right? As well too. That's what I'm thinking. What's happening is going on right there. Last thing before I leave is I think there's a good chance Leaf Pier could still be alive, right? Because I'm pretty sure didn't they confirm that like Leaf survived the Hour of Joy? I think I always theorized and talked about that. Like, I think Leaf Pier, right? Because I think like Leaf Pier survived. I wonder how many critters there will be in the wrong side animals line. There's probably gonna be a lot of critters, like probably 8. So seeing how, like, with the Smiling Critters we got 8 and the Nightmare Critters we got 8, I imagine it's probably going to be 8 of the wrong side Animals, right? Kind of follow that trend of number. That's what I'm thinking, you know? So again, obviously they're similar to that of a Smiling Critters, but, like, they're going to be different. Leaf Pier did survive the Hour of Joy, as did his poor assistant. Her name escapes me. Not Stella Graber, right? Because Stella Graber is not an assistant. So actually found something that will in fact get you to laugh. I mean, like I said, I recommend saving that for off stream, dude. After the situation that's happened here today, man, I recommend you save that for off stream, okay? And I will let you know my opinion. I'll get back to you as soon as possible with that, okay? Okay. All right, sounds good, Beast. Go on. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I think they did confirm within the lore that Leaf Pier did survive the Hour of Joy, as it is poor assistant, right? So again, makes me wonder, like, you know, what's this whole role or spiel gonna be within, you know, Poppy Plate, within, you know, chapter 5, or in this case, people are thinking probably gonna be a chapter 6 of, like, you know, Poppy Playtime as well too. Again, we don't know. I mean, I can see that happening, but Mom could twist up and make more than 8, or less than 8. Like I said, I could definitely see Mom or Sam falling by the 8 number trend, right, for the Audibles, right? Like for the Audibles. Or they could do less than that. We don't know. We generally don't know, guys. Like, anything goes. Anything could possibly change up or happen when it comes to that. When it comes to these new characters, and everything, such like the wrong side Animals and everything. And such. Her name is Sharon. No last name though. Oh, Sharon. Okay, gotcha. 8 is most likely, but who knows? Yeah, we generally don't know, Chad. Time will tell the answer. We generally don't know the answer though. Last things for me is the thing I sent about the prototype is to your DMs. It will make you laugh. I'm laughing at it right now. How about this? I'll look at it from my phone and I'll see if it actually makes me laugh. I'll do that for you guys. I'm not gonna pull it up. I'll just look at the DMs from my phone. Okay. Oh, I already seen that video. I've been seeing that video. Beast Gohan. That one's funny. I know that one. It's a prototype. Stand proud, prototype. You're strong. Good one, Blitz. I like that. Alright, let's see sort of the DMs. Alright, let me set sparklings. Friend request. There we go. Yes, I can sign a prototype. Wow, okay, this guy. I made it yes, you did make it beautiful. You did make it beautiful. Good job, man. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I was checking stuff out on my phone. That's all I was doing. So, okay, so I'm trying to think, chat. Was there anything else that we could possibly talk about in regards to the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer? Because I feel like we kind of discussed and talked about just about everything in terms of theorizing and everything that we're going to see. Because all we know is that we're Chapter 5, right? So what we know so far in terms of, like, for Chapter 5, we go to the Steam page over here too, right? So face off against the deadly puppet master, that being the prototype, right? Behind the horrifying events of Playtime Co. Did I switch over my screen, by the way? I did not. I'm an idiot. Let me do that. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. So let me actually switch over the screen. So again, I'll read over the Steam page one more time again, just kind of give you guys a good idea as like, you know, what we theorize and talk about, right, and what we expect to see within Chapter 5. So again, face off against the deadly puppet master behind the horrifying events of Playtime Co. In the latest terrifying chapter of the Poppy Playtime saga, you are propelled further into the gruesome depths of the factory with Playtime security system Huggy Wuggy in hot pursuit. So it's pretty clear that, you know, when Chapter 5 does begin, we're most likely going to be getting a chase sequence from Huggy Wuggy. Abandoned by your only allies, your fight for survival gets all the more challenging as you race further into the abyss that is his domain. That'd be the prototypes, right? Here, shadows whisper, and the puppet master who lords over this realm pulls the strings of madness, right? That being, you know, the strings and everything that's been pulling throughout this entire whole series of things, right? Can you stand against evil and finally put an end to this nightmare? Every bloody move forward will test your resolve as you uncover secrets years in the making. So again, you know, based off the description, that's why people are saying this could be the final chapter, which I could definitely see why that'd be the case. Now, let's go on to Timekeeper. Welcome to today's stream. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for being here, buddy. We already wrapped up our live reaction analysis of the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer, the prototype. We're kind of just going over the Steam page and talking with viewers and, you know, answering questions. So as you know, so the date was corrected from the trailer because it looked like it's planned to come out. Well, yeah, the trailer revealed the release date, and the release date for Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime is going to be February 18, 2026, guys. So, again, literally less than a month away. So, not that far, like a month and a week or so. So, again, some of the features that we know are coming to Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime is, you know, stomach churning terrors await you in this new section of the factory as you uncover the dark works hidden within the prototype stomping grounds. In this chilling new layer of the Playtime facility, you encounter the tortured denizens living in the darkness. They may aid you in your quest to defeat the prototype, but can they be trusted? We're also going to be solving devious puzzles and overcome dangerous environmental obstacles with the power of the new Grab Pack tools and the functionality. Of course, we saw the new yellow Grab Pack in the trailer, so that's one of the many new tools, right? As you reach the true rotten heart As you reach the true rotten heart at the center of Playtime, you will discover some of the company's gravest sins, right? So we're uncovering some very deep, dark secrets within the labs. Will you escape this new realm of shadows with your sanity intact, or will you succumb to the horrors within? I mean, this is such a great description. I generally love this. Like, it's really good. Again, that's all that we expect to see within Chapter 5. Plus, you know, everything that we see here within, like, the prototype, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. I mean, the fact that the prototype got its own cinematic trailer, right? Again, this could be very, very well geared to be the final chapter of Poppy Playtime, right? Or for all we know, you know, they could leave us within the same cliffhanger, and we could be getting a 6th chapter of Poppy Playtime. We generally don't know. But, again, I love that title, Broken Things. Like, and the way, like, you know, that part also, the way that the title of the chapter breaks as well too. I love that detail, and that the numbers are like, and again, you see the numbers are changing here as well too. Like, these are like the exact same numbers that we also see, I believe, during, like, in the ARGs. Like, so the ARG that was sent here, that's quite literally the exact same numbers and everything that we've seen within the trailer. I didn't realize that till now. Like, so this stuff that we see here was from those numbers and other things that we've seen here was from the trailer. So if you didn't know that, there you go. Now you guys know. I don't think that the animals are another line of critters. I mean, we don't know. We'll have to see, man. So I did read that. Drew Skywalker says, what was your favorite part of the trailer? That is an excellent question, Anderson and Dad. So I think, honestly, my favorite part has to be, like, I really like the shot. Like, even though we can't see the prototype, right? You know, like, you know, his metal hands, right? The sleeves, the legs here with the muscles and wires and everything, dude. Like, it's so menacing and cold, but it's so very cool. Like, this shot, like, yes, we don't see the prototype because they're not gonna show the prototype, right? Until the game comes out, they're not gonna show him. But I think this right here is still really cool. I do also really like I'll say multiple scenes that are my favorite. I do like the reflective shot here, like, of the gesture as well. Another thing that was very terrifying and really cool is, again, this shot of, like, the Alamo with the veins and everything, right? I think what was also a really cool shot was taking the POV of the prototype. Was the chair in the beginning? Yes, the chair in the beginning was a Pianosaurus chair indeed, y'all, because, like, that completely slipped past. I'm just like, oh, we just see a chair here. We see that. My mind was just so oblivious to the fact that that was a Pianosaurus chair. I was like, okay, so we have, like, a chair here and, like, you know, and like a slideshow as well. Like, my mind was completely oblivious. I was like, wait a second, is that a Pianosaurus chair? Like, you can see the piano keys in the green as well too, right? And everything. Again, we do see that same Pianosaurus chair again within this shot here, because we get a full look at the wrong side animal here, aka Experiment 1202. We see the leg of Pianosaurus here, right? His tail, you know, the spikes as well. The body, like, you know, this part of the chair and the head of the chair as well too. And we also see straps as well too. It seemed like kids would be, you know, experiments would be strapped down here on this chair, and the scientists would go about experimenting on the toys and everything. I definitely think Chapter 5 will be the final chapter, but who knows? Exactly. Nobody really knows. I'm thinking, in my opinion, I'm saying Chapter 5 is going to be the last chapter, but we could be proven wrong. The wrong side animals will have a different role in the game since they can walk on 2 legs. While, yes, it's likely it is a critter line, but it won't be the same as the smiling critters. That's critter line. Yeah, I think these guys are definitely going to be walking on 2 legs, though. So, and again, we did see them walk on 2 legs within the Welcome Home cinematic trailer, too, in the vents with Poppy. So it's like, while yes, they're going to be similar to the smiling critters and nightmare critters, right? These guys, they're very much going to be different. Again, this thing is very deformed and disgusting looking, but still very cool all the same, man. Again, seeing the prototype, seeing a menacing arm here as well, too. Again, I'm not sure if that's part of the sleeve or that part of his arm. I think that was always part of that. That's so sad. Hashtag justice for Pianosaurus. Again, within that video that I made, if you guys, which by the way, guys, if you guys have not checked out I ranked every Poppy Playtime antagonist based on difficulty video, and I ranked every Chapter 4 antagonist based on difficulty video, right? I highly encourage you guys to check out these videos. Feel free to check out my latest shorts videos as well, too. And also, like I said, within, like, that video, I do a whole little section where it's dedicated to hashtag justice for Pianosaurus. So, again, there's tons of fun videos for you guys to check out here on my YouTube channel, right? Same things for shorts videos and live streams, like, a whole bunch of other fun stuff as well, too. It's like, there's a lot of stuff, tons of fun stuff for you guys to check out here and see my YouTube channel. There's always a bunch of fun stuff. He's using that pink/orange ooze to try to bring the flag. So, basically, that orange pink ooze is Poppy Gel. Poppy Gel is what they use to bring the experiments to life as well too. Like, you know, both the smaller experiments and the bigger body experiments. Anderson and Dad, if you don't know. So, like, this stuff, so I'll show you that shot one more time. So this stuff that we see here. So let me turn off the music. That way that is not in the way. So once again, the stuff that we see here flowing through the tubes and everything as well, that is poppy gel. And this poppy gel is what they use to bring experiments to life, right? Or in this case, you know, some people theorize that the poppy gel was used to revive Huggy Wuggy because like Huggy Wuggy didn't survive that fall, but the gel was used to bring him back to life because there was a note in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, right? Which actually might dive in which I know like if you go to Elliot Ludwig's office, right, there's a note that talks about like, you know, a rat experiment 828 involving like, you know, rat and poppy gel, and it tried to bring the rat back to life with the poppy gel, but the test failed. However, the test could have had different results if the gel was used on a larger test subject, and Huggy Wuggy is way larger than the rat, so it's like that would obviously yield a greater result of reviving Huggy Wuggy back from the dead, having them, you know, being sent to us, and of course the prototype will go about sending Huggy Wuggy after us, right, to kind of kind of have him, you know, chase us down and buy him some time to kind of do whatever he's trying to do next, like while he's looking for Poppy in the sense there. But we know that Poppy's going to get captured by Lily Lovebraids, and possibly after we defeat Lily Lovebraids, the prototype's going to come in and take Poppy. That's what I'm theorizing. All right, there. Pianosaurus, more like Pianoflorus. Oh my god. This guy, man. That's... Oh, wow. I mean, I'll give you an effort for trying, man. I'll give it to you for at least trying. Hannah 10, you need to have a C. Hey, Infinity Justice for Pianosaurus. Huggy did not look Huggy did not look happy at the end of Chapter 4. He 100% was not very happy. In fact, after what we did to him back in Chapter 1, oh, he's 100% very upset. He's not very pleased. He's not very pleased with what we did to him, dude. Absolutely not. Let's drink some water. Excuse me. So, yeah. But like, once again, Anderson and Dad and other people here in the chat, did you guys have like any more questions regarding this trailer here? You can call it gross all you want, but like, was there any other question you guys had in regard to this trailer? Again, most stuff was like, again, kind of pretty straightforward, and we were able to theorize and talk about and figure out and make connections here and there. Chat, by the way, this was planned. Yeah, this was planned. This was planned like 30 minutes ago before stream. Yeah, all this was quite literally planned. If the prototype is a clown, good, because all the best antagonists are clowns. Yeah, dude, pretty much. Or not a clown like a jester. Jesters and clowns are two different things, but I get what you're saying there. I understand what you're saying there in the gist there. But, I mean, again, it's a cinematic trailer, so like, well, it may not give away too many things, right? We still managed to get a good bunch of info and dissect a lot of things overall, though, from this trailer, though. As such. But again, involvement with this new grapback can as well, too, right? Again, some people are saying it could do something with, like, an electricity, maybe with something like, you know, destroying objects, right? Or, because I'm trying to think. Do we still know much about the theater incident? I mean, we know about like that the theater incident was Harley Sawyer's. You know, that was caused by Harley Sawyer, right? Because again, you know, with the experiments not having a place to be, you know, put in properly, you know, all the experiments were put in the theater, right? And of course, you know, we know what happened then. Many people died. And that incident was because of Harley Sawyer, and that's resulted in him becoming experiment 1354 is Harley Sawyer's experimental number. I could be wrong, but yeah. You see the emoji on the white part of the hand? Well, oh yeah, there is an emoji. Holy smokes, how do we miss that? There's like a smiley. Wow, good eye. I did not see that at all. Does it change? There is an emoji. How did I? Oh my god, we almost missed that. He's right. Oh my goodness. There is a, hold up. I'm taking out the Photoshop right now. Holy smokes, wow, okay. Yeah, like, look, like, if you look closely, there, yo, what's going on, Jeremy Pickle? Welcome to today's stream. Hope everyone had a wonderful day so far, Jeremy. Thanks for being here, buddy. We're going to wrap up our live reaction analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailers. We're kind of just looking at some small things with the trailer and theorizing and talking. We told you how to do it from the communication. You're right. I was like, there was something on the screen, but I couldn't tell. I was blind. And I'm sorry, I owe you guys an apology. But yeah, I see what you guys talk about, because like you guys can see that. I'll turn on the brightness a bit, because like I think if we do that, you guys can see. Yeah, see, look, if I turn on that brightness, you guys can see that emoji on there. See, y'all can see that way better now. See that? There is like it's just like a blank face, like a blank yellow face here in the hand. So I think this does have something to do with Globee, possibly. Like, so like the communication device that might have something to do with Globee after all. Or Globee's arch nemesis. Oh yes, the straight face. The theater instant might play a huge factor. Chapter 5. Maybe the animals are victims to the theater instant. Possibly. Yeah, experiment 1-3. Yeah. The doctor is experiment 1354. Thanks for correcting me, the timekeeper. That doesn't mean it has something to do with. Yeah, that doesn't mean doesn't have something to do with communication. I know that doesn't mean that. Yeah, that's the face, bro. That's literally that's the face. Like the emoji making the chat. That's literally the exact same thing. We were hoping the prototype was trying to use parts for toys we beat to make a Frankenstein monster style boss. So so I'm wondering, it would be interesting if like experiment 1007 could be like this amalgamation as well too that the prototype is creating, because like I think the prototype is already so powerful enough, right, with his design and everything. Like I don't think he does need to incorporate the toys that we killed into his design, right? Or I mean, if anything, maybe he does take parts of them, but like he does repair them and like kind of creates a sort of hive mind, right? Therefore, they really are a part of him, right? They follow his every command and everything, right? And be a part of his happy paradise, his own world, right? Because again, because people thought that the prototype was taking all these toys and amalgamating them to himself to make himself stronger. So he's gonna have a better chance of taking us down and like succeeding in his plans and everything. But again, there is also the other term as well too, where it's like, or there's also another theory as well too, where it's like he's already strong enough as he is, where he doesn't need to graft any parts onto himself, right, from the other fallen toys that we defeated. And again, he could be repairing them and also taking parts of them and maybe incorporate them into his being. So it's like they kind of follow by his will, by his they are a part of him quite literally, both physically and mentally, in their own manner. But my theory is that the yellow hand may be able to attach to Globy, and if we don't have the yellow hand, Globy can't function, and if we don't have Globy, the yellow hand won't work. Interesting. I kind of like, because obviously that would go in the arm of the Grappack hand there, but like, because we do see some knobs on the hand here as well too. So people think it could be like a magnet hand, maybe some electricity, maybe something like charge up in like a punching hand. I don't know. Because mommy said right before she got shredded, she's gonna make her a part of him. I mean, yeah, she did say that is correct, Anderson. But again, though, right? Again, there's multiple meanings when it comes to that term being a part of him, right? Again, a hive mind, or maybe quite literally being grafted into his being. We don't know. We generally don't know. Now that I think about it, Playtime Chapter has a lot of similarities to Umbrella from Resident Evil. Does it now? Like, what kind of like similarities can you point out? The face on the hand has to mean something to what its purpose. Like, it has to, Deshaun. Like, what would that even mean if that's, like, it has to have a purpose if that's there. Like, that's clearly there for a reason. That face would not be there for nothing. Because, like, I will admit, it was kind of hard to make out for a second, like, with the light and everything, but I was like, oh, there's actually an emoji. I was just blind. I was just completely blind, just oblivious to not seeing the emoji face again. I apologize. I was just so locked into this being a new Grappack hand that I didn't even notice, like, oh, there's a little emoji face here, like, on the screen part of the hand as well, too. So, yeah, I will ask you guys once again as well, too. What do you guys think that this Grappack hand does, in your guys' opinion? Like, I know I asked you guys already beforehand or earlier, but I do want to ask you guys again. Like, what do you guys think this hand does? What do we think this hand does? Like, I want to hear from all you guys right now, and y'all guys' opinions, like, y'all guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think this Grappack hand is going to do? Like, its function, its purposes, and its abilities and everything. Let's see. What if the brainwashing thing was done so that the experiment would play the character they had become? Gives high fives. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's a great theory. Love that. Simple, but get straight to the point. I like it. But yeah, I'm thinking so... That would honestly make a lot of sense with the brainwash thing. So it's like whatever character that they are about to be turned into, right? Like whatever spirit they're about to become. So they almost kind of show things that are in relation to that character. Like when they do become that, like not only do they physically become that character, but they're gonna act like that character. It's like when they do present certain slides and everything. That's a pretty good theory. I like that, Feather Guardian. Like, so like this will be kind of like playing towards like when they physically become the character, but also act like that character. You know. What if it affects the character's emotions? I have very little faith that this is correct, but there you go. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting thought, but I don't think so. You know, I think part of it might be a scanner of some sort to like access health levels. Maybe. You notice the metal at the back of the hand may have a thing we can put Globy in. Well, I think that's to attach the handle. Like this circular thing is because the Grappack hand is held on like through the pole thing, right? So. I don't know if that's something we attach Globy to. I don't know. Hear me out. I know it might be stupid if this hand is for the back of the Grappack. It's for the back of the Grappack because if we are holding Globy, we cannot extend the hand out. So we need something to bring Globy with us, and it is big. True. So I mean, Because I always thought that was just a slot hole that goes in for the Grab Pack can, you know. That's what I always thought anyways. I'm not talking about that, and I can, and I'm talking about the opposite side that we can see. Oh, my bad, the opposite side. I'm sorry. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, I got you. My bad. Sorry, Marcus. The timekeeper says, except the more advanced experiments have shown to keep some of their memories and remember certain things. Yeah, they do remember certain things, but not everything. Yo, what's going on, the base use YT? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're a wonderful day so far, dude. We're wrapped up our live reaction analysis of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. So we're kind of just looking to go back through the trailer, looking at some small things, theorizing, talking about everything we've seen here, right? Again, we'll be incorporating chapters based uses YT for the stream. So again, if you always want to go back and rewatch my reaction analysis, you're more than welcome to, dude. But again, we'll be incorporating chapters for the stream, man. Maybe the hand can also alert us if there's a threat nearby by making different faces. Maybe that would be a pretty cool feature. Like if there's a threat nearby, like it could make, you know, it could change faces, you know. That'd be a pretty cool feature for that to have in there. It's not a bad idea. It's at least, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It does sound like plausible. Not against that. It could be shaped as a hand, but not literally a hand. Like more of an extension to port a certain object with us. So the 2 hand slots are still free to use. That is true. That is true. Now, when you put it that way, that's a pretty good thought. Emotional damage. Man, Stephen He's hilarious, bro. I love watching his videos, bro. Because that's where the whole thing came from, with the emotional damage. Like, bro, it's hilarious. Like, I love his videos. He cooks, man. He cooks. I love him. Or maybe it's a joke and we are looking too deep into it. I mean, we don't know what this hand is going to do. Again, I can see why people think it's related to Globey, because, like, with the faces that Globey makes, right? And also, we do see faces on here on this Grab Pack hand. They're definitely going to be connected in some shape or fashion for sure. Again, we generally don't know what this hand's going to do. We'll most likely, like, when we do get the gameplay trailer, right? Well, I'm not sure. I think they'll might, because they never showed the Omni hand in the gameplay trailer for Chapter 4. So they probably won't show, I don't know, they might show some gameplay of this grab, like, they might, like, show it, like, in, like, not, like, quite literally natural, but, like, just, like, showing us, like, moving around with the hand, right? But, like, they may not show what it does until, like, we actually get the chapter, and then it'll reveal, like, what this hand does exactly. But again, I'm glad we're getting a new, I mean, it's pretty obvious we are going to get a new Grab Pack hand, right? Because again, with Chapter 1, we start off with the blue and red hand. Chapter 2, we got the green hand, right? Chapter 3, we got introduced to the purple hand and the flare hand. Chapter 4, we did get, you know, obviously we got the red hand back, but then that red hand got turned to the Omni hand, and now in Chapter 5, we're getting this yellow hand. So it's like, we gotten a blue hand, a red hand, a purple hand, a green hand, and now a yellow hand. So it's like red, orange, yellow, green. Yeah, so not orange, I'm sorry, so red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Those are the 5 colors we got in the hand so far. I'm locking into my guess that this hand is a back extension to hold Globey. I think that seems pretty, I think I'm going to go with what Shadow's saying. I think it could be, this hand could simply act as a back extension to hold Globey. I think this seems like the most logical theory, right? Concerning that we're going to be taking Globey with us, right? He's going to help us out. Yeah, you're right. The flare hand is orange. Yeah, you're right. So, red hand, flare hand, yellow hand here, then yeah. So I was right. I was just saying stuff. So I was right. Yes, we were collecting all sets of Infinity Stones, chat. Oh yes, we're collecting all the Infinity Stones. We will complete our gauntlet within our Grab Pack. I think this hand is probably gonna have multiple functions. I could definitely see that being the case. Just how the Omni hand has multiple functions. I don't see why this yellow hand won't. Because Riley is experiment 1170 is possibly she was original Kissy, which was a failure, and then went to Kissy Missy we know, and became 1172. Possibly, maybe. This being a hand only to hold Globey would be disappointing. I would be disappointing, which again, is probably gonna have more than one function for that. It would make sense if it has to either do with emotions and emoji changes, or possibly use like a puzzle solver if the emojis change. I think this 100% has something to do with the puzzles. Definitely, dude. People have wanted a yellow hand for so long, and for it to be just used as something for Globey would be hella disappointing. It would be disappointing. The player has gone through so many stuff, he needs a hug. Oh, he definitely needs a hug, 100%, dude. Mob Entertainment can't incite. I mean, they can incite people. They can hype things up and everything, dude. They really can. I believe it. Again, they're not gonna show everything, but it's like they showed this trailer and the other stuff. We definitely were given a lot. We were 100% giving a lot to work with, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that a lot. Right there. But yeah. Drew Skywalker, the emoji changing is why I thought it might be a scanner to assess health or pain levels. But yeah, I can see why Hannah does say that, and it's a valid theory. It's valid, and I respect that though. But also, by the way, Anderson and Dad, Not sure if you guys noticed anything else really different, but as you guys can see, I've officially took down the Marvel poster, and I now have put up the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie poster that my brother got me for Christmas, and we changed the setup completely back here, as you guys can see. So now I have like Roxy, so now, like I said, I added Umbreon, I added more Funko Pops, tie-dye Foxy back in there, and such. Like, it's the setup's looking very nice, very clean now, dude. The fact that we got the movie poster right there, dude, more the plushies, and I no longer have that wire connected to my YouTube LED, light thing, right? Your boy's looking fresh for the setup and everything. Anderson called that out in Indigo Park. Yeah. So Rambly the Raccoon will now be more in my, for now on, you'll see more of Rambly the Raccoon in my background. So more Rambly the Raccoon, same thing for Tie-Dye Foxy, Umbreon, Roxy, Glimmer Freddy, my other, figurines as well too. So it's like, while we move it around, you guys can see more of the background, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, man. It's so freaking awesome. I'm loving it. Especially if the mechanics were planned way beforehand, they can't change it. It'll ruin the point of the story. So yes, many things will be disappointing. You just have to, you just gotta roll with it. Exactly. You just gotta roll with it, man. 100%. You just gotta roll with it, dude. Absolutely, 100%. I love how you point it out though. Another thing I do want to discuss with you guys well too, because I think we may not worry about gameplay in the stream today. I think we'll keep it specifically just to the trailer stuff only and theorize and talking. I think that's simply gonna do for you guys here for the stream. I will try to go about planning another stream for you guys tomorrow, but I know I definitely want to cook up some more, short, some more long form videos and some shorts videos for you guys for sure. Definitely. The flare gun looks so unique from the other hands whenever I use it. I say bang. I mean, who doesn't say that, Whenever that happens, just bang, bang, bang. Let's get on Metacon. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're wonderful so far, sir. It's good to see you, dude. We're gonna wrap up our live reaction analysis and theorized prediction for the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. However, like I said, every time I do these type of streams, I will be incorporating chapters in the description, so you guys can always come back and scroll back and watch my reactions and analysis at any time. So I'm not gonna go on Chalupa account today. You're perfectly fine, Chalupa. No reason to apologize, dude. You don't need to explain yourself. You're all good, buddy. I get that, but I actually want a good gameplay mechanic for Mob to go back to the hands that gave us fun was the move around like the pro plan, and they're gonna mix it up and get creative with it. It's no way they don't. I'm friends with one of the game devs, and he said Mob is still thinking about what the yellow hand should be. Oh, well, that's interesting then. That's very interesting. Appreciate the news, buddy. Thank you for the news. But yeah, do you guys have like any other questions for me in regard to Chapter 5 with the cinematic trailer, with the ARG, and other things here and there? Because I would love to answer your guys' questions and theories and other things as soon as possible. I would love to answer guys' theories and questions here before I go back, kind of wrap things up. Because like, I know, are you in Chapter? I don't believe that. Are you in Chapter 5? I'm not in Chapter 5. Why would I be? I'm not part of Chapter 5. I'm not famous enough to be part of something like that. I'm not famous enough, dude. I'm not famous nor worthy enough to be part of something like that. Yes, I already watched it, Chalupa. We watched it, like I said, an hour and a half ago. Like an hour and 45 minutes ago, dude. Like, we reacted to it live. We did analyzing. We were talking about stuff in Discord. Which, once again, you can always watch the replay at any time, dude. So again, you guys tune in whenever you want to tune in. I'm not expecting you guys to be here all the time. So always keep in mind. That depends on how the story goes about what needs to be added to the game. They can't add a lot of functions if they have no relevance to the game. True. Exactly. Again, that's your choice, Chalupa. The choice is always yours. I always tell my viewers, the choice is always yours, and then they'll feel like you're forced to watch my stuff. If you want to watch it, great. If not, don't worry about it, dude. You tune in wherever you want to tune in. You watch yourself when you want to watch, dude. There's always more streams, more videos, more community posts, and cool stuff to look forward to, guys. There's always more stuff to look forward to. Just always keep that in mind. I will always do my best to be consistent and continue to produce content. Like my dad said, the world is your oyster. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Anderson has to go to bed. Good night, Super in chat. Y'all the best. Yo, no worries, guys. No worries. Like I said, Anderson and Dad, y'all guys have a great rest of the day or night. It's good to see you guys here. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, your theories, predictions. I'm happy to hear that y'all guys are excited for Chapter 5. And again, I will be streaming Chapter 5 when it does get here on February 18th. But yeah, as always, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Y'all guys have a great night. Stay safe. Keep it real. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, Anderson and Dad. Good night, bro, Nietzsche, me. I just hope 5 is great. I know people love 3 and 4, my favorite, but 4 is my favorite for the lore. Again, Chapter 4 does offer great lore, 100%, dude. And I think Chapter 5 is going to be the best chapter that we've gotten out of all the chapters. No, it isn't. But yeah, see you later, Jeremy. Have a great day. Stay safe. There might be another new hand that has been revealed yet. I mean, maybe, but because yeah, I know with Chapter 3 we were giving new hands. I hope so too. Yeah, I hope so too, Marcus. I mean, I think, I don't know. We did, like I said, we may just get just one new hand, and that's it. They might do 2 new hands. Like we don't know how many new hands they're gonna introduce to us in because you know that with Chapter 4 we were technically only given 1 new hand, and that's the Omni hand, right? Chapter 3 we were given 2 new hands. Then Chapter 2. yeah, chapter 3, 2 hands, chapter 4, 1 hand, same thing for chapter 2. You can basically use YT. Thanks so much for the support. Have a great rest of the weekend. Keep it real. Stay safe, my friend. We will see you, sir, in the next one. Take care of yourself, basic user YT. Always good to see you, buddy. Thanks for your support. I hope they pull a chapter 3 and give us 2 hands. I hope they do pull a chapter 3 and give us 2 new hands. That would be great, dude. I'm like, please, Bob, pull another chapter 3 and give us 2 brand new hands, man. That would be fantastic. I would love that, man. I would love that. Yeah, thank you so much, Basic Use YT, as always, for your support. It's always greatly appreciated, sir. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I think that's kind of like all the theories and thoughts, predictions that I can come up with in terms of like what we've seen from the trailer and what we've seen on Discord, the ARG, and from hearing you guys as well too. And again, I think it's best to simply just keep the stream just strictly to the cinematic trailer, right? With the reaction analysis of things, right? I think for gameplay we could always do something another time, right? I was saying like maybe with that though, but I think we're gonna keep it solely just to the stuff we want to talk about here in the trailer. Metacon says, "Hey Super, I know this is a Poppy Playtime stream, but if we do Roblox, most people might not be able to join due to different age groups because of Roblox rolling out the new self-verification." Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate it, dude. Again, that's why I'm kind of stepping away more from that's why I kind of been doing less Roblox streams anyway. My bad for announcing that, but I'm just not. You're good. I appreciate the heads up. Thank you so much, Julapa. Appreciate you, buddy. Octavia says, when you stream tomorrow, I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. It's a what if, right? It depends on what I got going on throughout my day. It's more of a what if. What will release first? Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 or Garten Band 9? I mean, I would say Chapter 5, right? Before Garten Band 9, I would say. There's no reason why we would get Garten Band first and then Chapter 5, but again, anything can happen. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not looking forward. Yeah. Like I said, I've been just kind of stepping away from Roblox. I mean, Roblox is fun and great. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's kind of feeling like boring and repetitive. Where it's like we're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. You know, like if I do go to Roblox, it might be just like for one thing now. And I know like people like doing it like see me do it because again I interact with my viewers, my fan base. I chat with guys, right? We have fun, have a great time, everything. But it just like at the end of the day, it's always good to mix things up and do different things, right? Besides the same thing over and over again, right? And plus, I'm gonna be honest too, right? I'm gonna be honest, like sometimes those kids and those constant friend requests and everything get super duper annoying. It really does, especially when you're trying to run a very chill, fun channel and streams and the other things that you're trying to do anyway. It does become very repetitive and extremely annoying, and it's like. And we try to do different games. We try to, but it's like no matter what, it always kind of turns back to the same thing over and over again, right? Which again, like I'm trying to like step away from like doing more of that stuff and actually trying to pursue my passion and love as like the type of content I want to do, right? It's almost similar to what I dealt with back with Fortnite many years ago, right? Because again, I started off with Fortnite content creation, making other videos and the things here and there, and then I got into custom matchmaking. It was great and fun at first, but again, people were starting to get very toxic and constantly asking for friend requests, being repetitive, right? And it was just the same type of thing I was producing every single day, and it just kind of felt like I'm not really being like, in my opinion, it just wasn't really content I wasn't really making. It was just like the fact that this is the only thing that people would watch me for just because of like custom matchmaking, when I know in my heart I'm a very creative person. I make fun videos, and that if I'm given a chance, like if I'm actually given a chance, I can prove to you guys that I am a great content creator and I have what it takes to be one. So it's like, ultimately, I'm super glad I stepped away from Fortnite, and I'm so glad that, I'm starting to have it where I'm doing less of robots, because now I can actually really dive more into my, creative side of things, right, with YouTube, by making, cool videos for you guys, right? So in this case, typing up the scripts, or come up with the ideas, creating the thumbnails, finding the right title, typing up this, here, I'll start, I'm sorry. So coming up with the idea, come up with the thumbnail, come up with the titles, typing up the script, storyboarding, then editing, then getting feedback and suggestions from my other content creators, finding the right descriptions and hashtags, and finding the right day and time just to produce the videos that I want to produce. So it's like, it may seem like, a lot to you guys, right? And it is a lot, but it's like, I do it because I take these steps because I care about you guys. I care about actually producing really cool videos. That's just very fun and enjoyable anyway, and I'm just simply following my passion and everything such, guys. And again, I know with YouTube, right, the journey from YouTube definitely has its ups and downs for sure, right? Like some videos are gonna do great, some videos not so much. Some streams are gonna do absolutely fantastic, other streams not so much. But that's okay. That doesn't mean it's not the end of the world, nor does it mean like you're a bad content creator, right? Like if anything, you kind of just like sticking with like what you have evolving with the streams and the videos and everything that you put out representing is going to show like you're not afraid of like what's being thrown at you, what you're given, but like you can take any challenge, any obstacle that's set in front of you, and just push aside or knock it down, so you can keep on pushing forward and stick to your compassion and stick with your commitment and your passion and love you do life. Like But yeah, I appreciate understanding. Thank you, Chalupa. But if you ever try another FNAF Roblox stream, then FNAF co-op released 6 hours ago, or 6 hour mode in FNAF Escape. Thank you for that. I don't like when people try to force. Exactly, Octavia. I hate it. I hate it, dude. But yeah, try not to force people to do things. Exactly, dude. NNA says, hey, Super. How are you doing today? Also, I'm sorry I'm late. Had a family reunion and we were hosting it. Okay. For starters, never ever apologize, right? Family always comes first. I, for one, know that better than anyone else. Family always comes first. Like, if I have things going with my family, I'm gonna put that first before any stream, any video, or like any sort of things, right? Because family is way more important than any video or stream. Like, you can watch a video or stream or anything else at any time, right? Family will always be more important because again, we stick together, we're there for each other, we have things going on right, but again, we're out here, being there for each other and creating memories, right? So it's like, I will always value family more than my YouTube channel and these videos and streams any day, because this stuff I could do at any time. Like, this can always happen at any time, right? And all that such. But again, you never have to come in here and tell yourself or tell me that you have to apologize, because like apologizing how nasty, I'll never use my manners. This guy, I swear, Shadow, you're a freaking troller, man. You're such a troll, I swear. But yeah, like I said, NNA. What I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna incorporate, because this is what I do anyway with all these type of Ratchet streams I do. I always incorporate chapters, so it's like, if you guys want to check out my reactions and my analysis of these type of streams I do, I'll be incorporating chapters and descriptions. That way you guys can just click the timestamp, and it's gonna take you directly to the part of the stream that you want to go watch anyway. And it's like, boom, there you go. So it's like, so you gotta worry about that as well too. I have no manners, you Marcus. I mean, if you want to have some manners, get some manners now, buddy. There's no better time to do it than tomorrow. But I love joining in the middle of jokes. This guy, I swear. I accidentally hit the enter button and I accidentally typed only. This guy, I swear, bro. You're good, dude. You're good, man. You're good. It happens. But yeah, though, like I said, you're good, NNA. Don't ever apologize, man. Again, the fact that you still take time in your day for being here and showing support and even giving my channel a chance this day is like, it's generally more than I could ever ask for. So it's like, I always really appreciate your time, your support, man. And I'm glad to hear that you had a great time at the family reunion, man. Because again, family's important. So always put that first, man. So I'm glad to hear that you had a great time, man. But yeah, I was gonna say as well too, in terms of because I know that with a shorts video, right? When it came to because I know there was one time when Unique East did tune into my stream, I did make a shorts video out of that for my reaction. However, you're welcome today. I'm trying to think. I was thinking about maybe taking part of my reaction for what I did from reaction to this and maybe make it as a shorts, but I don't think that's really. I don't think that's something I really need to do because I never really done it for my other streams I've done beforehand, right? Every time when I do these type of streams, I never really worry about making them as shorts videos. I may just leave them as the streams because I feel like I'm just sort of repeating the content, just doing the same thing again with that, especially people already seen it beforehand. So I feel like I might just not worry about that. What do we think? Yeah, I don't think it's not that necessary. Yeah, I agree. I generally think it's not that necessary. If anything, I'd rather invest my time in making a another shorts video, right? That's something like this. Which, by the way, for those who have seen the shorts video, right? Well, how will Rambly help us prepare Oceanic Odyssey? What did you guys think of this theory? It's reached over 8,000 views, which is actually insane. So again, thank you guys so much for 8K views on a short video. Really glad you guys enjoyed it. But, I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on this video? For those who have seen it, did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? What were you thinking? Again, I know this is a Poppy Playtime stream, but again, I would love to hear your thoughts based on this for Indigo Party. What were your guys' overall thoughts on that? Did you guys like it? Not like it? What are we thinking? I would love to hear from you guys. Lily Lovebridge is very, oh yeah, 100%. She's gonna be a very annoying Unitarian character to deal with. Super Rocker, every time someone says they're sorry they're late, you should tell them a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. You know what? Maybe I should start saying that more often. Honestly, Hannah, Loki, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. I really like that. I actually really like that quote a lot, Hannah. That's really good. It needs 1 million views. Worst theory ever. Just kidding. It was a good. Damn, bro, you freaking harsh, Shadow. You a harsh person. I'll remember that. I'm gonna remember that one, Chief. I'll remember that one. But hey, who knows, Marcus? Maybe it will. Who knows what'll happen? I hope it continues to grow and do good. My theory is that Poppy dies. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Poppy does end up dying within this chapter. If this is the final chapter, I wouldn't be surprised if Poppy does end up dying, right? Poppy joins the prototype, then Poppy possibly ends up sacrificing herself and the prototype and all other characters to defeat the prototype, or you know, Kissy Missy, you know, Huggy, you know, and also Poppy could like sacrifice himself for to take down the prototype. I don't know. Yo, what's going on, GH Gamer? Thank you so much for the support, being here in the stream. Welcome. Hope you have a good day overall. We're actually coming up to the wrap-up conclusion of the stream where we already did a live reaction and analysis and theories and predicting for the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. However, I will be adding chapters in the stream for you guys, of course. That way you guys can go back and watch my reaction and analysis of this of any time. Like, what do you guys also think of my reaction? Was my reaction pretty good and solid? I think my reaction is pretty good. Again, I don't know why my mind was so blank on certain things, right? With the whole Pianosaurus chair and, you know, the wrong side animals as well, too, right? I don't know what was... I mean, there was a lot going on in that trailer, dude. So I was just like, what? So, like, I was just ecstatic and taking everything in. But I thought your reaction is a your reaction is a reaction. I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get at this point, dude. It was great. I know, even though I wasn't there. Thank you, dude. Pianosaurus went from a toy to a gaming chair. It's generally crazy. The amount of disrespect that Mob Entertainment puts on Pianosaurus is insane. Like, as if they couldn't elevate that even more, dude. They went from having Pianosaurus being killed off so quickly by Dowie to turning him into a freaking gaming chair. That's insane, dude. Man gets respected even more. It's insane, dude. CG5 commented a message on the trailer. It could mean he's collaborating with Mob Entertainment to make another song where he voices... I don't think he's voicing the prototype. I don't think so. That really doesn't make any sense. But I think he's probably going to collaborate with Mob Entertainment once again to make another song, right? Because CG5 makes songs, so it's most likely probably going to be another song he's making in regards to Chapter 5. Hannah, why do you have 1,325 head speed? Because she's been here since the very beginning of the stream. That's why she's got a ton of head speed. That's why. Pianosaurus is more like Charosaurus. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much Pianosaurus is now Charosaurus now. It's crazy, like, the amount of disrespect put on Pianosaurus. It never ceases to amaze me. It never ceases to amaze me how much disrespect they keep putting on Pianosaurus, man. Like, is there no end? Is there no end to the Pianosaurus disrespect? Apparently not. And I wouldn't be surprised if they elevated that even more in a future trailer or something like that, man. Who knows? JB says, are you leaving? I ain't gonna be wrapping up stream probably right about here because I was thinking I might play some Project Playtime or, you know, maybe Chapter 4 Poppy Playtime, but I'm gonna keep it solely just the trailer stuff only. Probably in the future, I'll probably do another speedrun, another Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 through 4 speedrun stream. Maybe I'll do something with Project Playtime, who knows. How long was the stream anyways? The stream's been going on for 2 hours and 32 minutes, so I think this is a good stopping point anyways. Not super long, but not super short, but it's good either way. Especially like, you know, because again, the reaction part, you know, again, take us that long, but in terms of talking, we can talk for a good bit. What else are you supposed to do with spare dino parts? Make a chair out of them, pretty much. Javier says, I didn't get enough time to say theory. You're perfectly fine, Javier. You're perfectly fine, man. Like I said, there's always next time, guys. There is always next time. There is always another stream to look forward to. There's always more videos of mine to look forward to, right? Again, you guys can always go back to like my previous Poppy Playtime videos or community posts or a shorts video of mine, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry. To share your theories and thoughts about, you know, the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer, as well as regarding to anything revolving Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. So don't feel bad. I just appreciate you so much for taking time today for being here, Javier. Again, thank you so much, man. You're always an awesome person. Thanks so much for support, Javier. So yeah, like I said, Marcus, I'll be back soon. Hannah, with that much speaking, you might as well have started from this first stream. I mean, she did though. Super, do you remember Mr. Water Nose from Monster Incorporated? I do. What about the character? What about Mr. Water Nose from Monsters Incorporated? What about him? Just have all the notifications on to know when a stream was starting. I mean, that's all you gotta do. As long as you have turn on all the notifications, then you're good. You're gonna get notified. Or again, just kind of check YouTube frequently, right? Check your subscription feed to see, oh, is Super Rocker live? He is. I'm gonna check out his stream, man. Let's check out his content. Let's see what's got going on cooking, man. Or if you're part of my Discord server, check out my Discord server. Check the Discord notifications. I always send an announcement as to when I go live, when I drop new videos and shorts. Stream tomorrow, and this time we'll talk about the theories again. Again, if you guys want to talk about Poppy Playtime and stuff, you guys more than welcome to. But I mean, if I do end up doing a stream tomorrow, guys, like here's the thing. If I do end up doing a stream tomorrow, so okay, both him and the prototype have spider-like bodies and are both related to a factory and children. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I was like, what about the character? You're right. Wow, they are very similar. That's actually mind-blowing crazy how funny that is. And then that you made that comparison between the two characters, I'm like, oh my god, both are very similar. My favorite line is time to come home. Yeah, that is such an awesome line from the prototype. Like, it's time to come home. Like, hearing, like, real quickly, we're gonna wrap up the stream though, but it's like hearing that line though from the prototype, right? Like hearing, I'm pretty sure I need to go back here. I think just take me back to mobs. Like, I have to hear that one more time, dude. Like, that dialogue from the prototype here, dude. Like, one more time.
It's time to come home. 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 It's
Like hearing the different voices, like creating that sentence, you know, like it's time to come home. Crazy, man. Again, I love that line. Such an awesome line. I love that. I generally love it. I'm all for it right there, dude. My favorite line is Kissy screaming, if it's like music to my ears, bro. You're messed up, bro. You're evil. You're so evil, dude. I have the line in my DCIM noise. So what if that's first voice, what if that's what if that first voice the prototype used there was Ludwig's wife? Hang on. Because we know his wife did divorce him. We know his wife did divorce him. It's time to go home. Okay, hang on. What is going on with my mouse? Why is my mouse tripping? Well, okay, sorry. I don't know what is going on with my mouse. My mouse is tripping. All right, let me paste it one more time. It's time to go home. Yeah, cause like we never heard that voice before. Cause that voice is definitely new. What we heard there. Stop a mouse eating cheese. Wait, what? I don't think that's not really Ollie. That didn't sound like Ollie right there whatsoever. So maybe Hannah could be honest. I'm like, could that have been like what's? Well, I don't know. It's time to go home. It's time to come home. Because we heard those other two voices beforehand in Chapter 4, but that beginning line, I mean, could that be Elliot's Ludwig's wife's voice we're hearing? I'm just throwing it out there as like a manipulation tactic. I can see why you think that. I can definitely see why you would think that. I mean, because we know his wife did divorce him, but like we never. Nah, I won't come home. Thanks for asking him. yeah. Thanks, prototype. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not coming home. I'm good. I'm all good. What's the good news, Javier? Talk to me, my friend. What you got going on in life? What's the good news, Javier? And then afterwards, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Okay? Go on and share your news. Why? You know. I need you to notice to say W. W. You're a W, man. There you go. You are a W, Javier. A W, good sir. So there you go. I said it right there for you, good sir. I said it here live for you, so there you go. I got you, Javier. Yeah, that's the the Chapter 5 is coming in after that's coming after my birthday. Yo, that's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. The fact that Chapter 5 is coming after your birthday, that's freaking awesome, dude. So again, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you, dude. I'm very, very happy. Thumbs up, man. Thumbs up and celebration all around for you, dude. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and officially close the stream right here. Like I said, if you guys like have any other theories or predictions or thoughts regarding like towards the prototype Chapter 5 cinematic trailer or anything involving Chapter 5, feel free to let me know down in the comments of the stream, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing live reaction analysis stream of the prototype Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 cinematic trailer. So yo, super nice, fam. Thank you, appreciate that, dude. I'm gonna stay up late to see the gameplay. Sounds great. And again, if you guys want to check out the trailer, the link is down in the description. I almost forgot to mention that for you guys. Link of the Chapter 5 cinematic trailer of the prototype is linked down in the description. You guys can also wishlist Chapter 5 on Steam as well too. And again, the game's coming out February 18th, 2026 of this year, guys. So again, you guys can check out the trailer. You guys can check out Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 on Steam. All that stuff is down, link in the description for you guys as well too. And of course, I will be making sure to incorporate chapters here in the stream for you guys as well. Reflect on the previous 4 chapters for this big finale. Oh, I will. I definitely will. We'll definitely will in the future, we will definitely do that 100%, dude. So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing live stream. If you guys did, I really appreciate if you guys can leave a like rating down below. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel and want to see more of my videos, streams, and these type of see more of these type of streams along with my videos and shorts, definitely considering hitting that subscribe button, turn on all notifications as well too, so you guys do not miss out on any of my content. And also feel free to share the channel with a friend or family member. It does help me out tremendously. It does give me more push out there in the algorithm as well too, because again, I'm trying to work towards reaching over 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, because again, we're currently at 37.8k subscribers. So hopefully, some point throughout 2026, we can go about hitting 40,000 subscribers. This way, we can go about celebrating, get that 40k sub special, and get even more awesome content out there for you guys to watch and enjoy. Good night to you, and good night and good morning to me. Yep, you too, Javier. You too, man. Have a good night, Hannah. Thanks for support. Keep it real, keep being awesome. Same thing for you, Grandpa Mario. And again, if you guys do enjoy my Discord server, Shadow did put a link in the live chat as well too. You guys do have to be at least 13 years old in order to join, but it's a great way to hang out with me, all stream and chat about Poppy Playtime and other cool horror gaming stuff, or just other things in general. So Anywho, yeah, have a wonderful night, NNA. Thanks so much for supporting my friends. Yeah, anywho, that's basically everything I see here. You know, I'm very hyped and excited. Can't wait for chapter 5, man. It's gonna be peak. It's hands down gonna be like the best chapter that we're gonna be getting throughout this, this whole, series of Poppy Playtime. Right, again, very stoked, very excited for February 18th. So get ready, y'all. When February 18th gets here, your boy's gonna be streaming it live here on the channel. Day one and everything, dude. And we're gonna dive into, into his domain, his world, dude. The prototype, y'all. So, but yeah, have a good night, Marcus. Super, do you see my drawing in Discord? I did not. However, I will check it out all stream and I will comment on it for you, Timekeeper. So I got you, buddy. Fun fact: Huggy Wuggy has 0 trailers and will definitely be the official trailer in February 10th. Oh, definitely, totally, absolutely, 100%, dude. You really hoping there's more than one ending? It would be cool if we do get like multiple endings for this. That would be pretty cool, but who knows? Time will tell the answer, guys. So anywho, that is everything I have to say here. Thank you guys so much for support. Have a great rest of your day or night. And as always, everyone, stay safe, positive, be there for another. And remember, the grind never stops. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, y'all. Bye-bye.